working. It's very exciting. So my energy level is a little low. I've been driving. I'm always driving, but I just got done with like a 6-hour drive, being stuck in traffic, coming back from Naples. Naples was beautiful. It's a beautiful place. There's not much out there, but it's beautiful. A lot of palm trees, a lot of older demographic that goes out there to, this is where they vacation. This is maybe where they come here for the winter time. So when it's winter for them, they come here to Florida. Anyways, let's get a little music happening here. Welcome everybody to Highly Motivated with your host tonight, as always, Oraganji. That's me. So we're here, highly motivated, exciting. Wait, what day is it today? Shit, I don't even know what day it is. I think it's Friday. I think it's Friday. I'm pretty sure it's Friday. So on a Friday sesh, welcome everybody to the show. What is the cat doing in here? Rosa, what are you doing? What are you doing? Stop. Rosa, quit it. Don't knock down the lights. Oh, this is what I have to deal with. So the cat is joining us for a moment. I wonder if she's going to come over here and say hi. You're going to come over here and say hi? No, you're not going to come say hi. She's not going to come say hi. All right, everybody. Welcome to the show. Welcome to Highly Motivated. Another exciting evening, Friday seshi. And there's a lot to talk about tonight. And actually, our micro topics this evening are really quite interesting. So we are coming to you live. This show, Highly Motivated, comes to you live Friday, Sunday, Wednesday, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. We are here. We are here smoking with you. We are here chilling with you. Look, you come to this with no expectations. Here, you want to get out? Go, get out, cat. Get out. When you come to the show with zero expectations. When you come to a smoke session or you're going to somebody's house to smoky-talk a little bit and hang out with friends, you don't go with expectation. You don't go with a set conversation. But here on the show, we have micro topics. Micro topics they're a little bit of everything. Micro topics are we touch on things. We touch on things, we discuss a multitude of different things. I'm actually looking for, why can't I find it? Interesting. Disclosure, reprogramming, impeachment, Now, there's a lot that I have here, but it's interesting that I cannot find some of my earlier stuff. So today, I wanted to talk a little bit about being all in on life, all in on every situation, not half-assing things, not showing up just to be there in spirit, but be there in body, spirit, soul, and vibe and everything. So tonight, we will be talking about this at some point. We're going to talk about being part of the vibe, being all in on life. So we're going to do that. Before we get started, let's smoky-tokey a little bit. Let's get a little smoke started. Let me see. What do we have here? Blue Dream. Ooh, Blue Dream is exciting. Okay. So let's crack that open. Goldflower Cannabis, a medical cannabis provider here in the state of Florida. I've got to tell you something. They do the best pre-rolls. Looks like paper is coming up. So their pre-rolls are 1 gram. Look at this. It's a 1 gram, but it's thick. It's chunky. Look how thick that is. That's a hog leg. That's a 1 gram hog leg right there. So they're thick, they're chunky, they're delicious. I love having the pre-rolls, and I'm glad I had one available because if not, we would have to roly-oly right now. So I'm coming to you live from the home studio this evening. Home studio. So we're back. Ricky, welcome to the show. Welcome to Highly Motivated. See, I'm really excited that we're on Facebook tonight. Normally, Facebook doesn't allow me to go live. Facebook only lets me rebroadcast my live presentations, my live podcast. But tonight we're live. Tonight we are live. So for the last 2 days, I was in Naples and Bonita Springs and Cape Coral. So I was out there promoting, working the area, getting new patient flow, talking to the doctors, doing a doctor day. I went to a couple of community things, bringing the community into cannabis, teaching them about making tea, eating it raw. It goes beyond the smoke. It goes beyond the edibles. It's about rebalancing our body, rebalancing our gut flora. We've got the heart of culture. Welcome, cowboy. Welcome all to Highly Motivated. If you've never been to the show before, let me explain to you what this is. It's nothing. It's really nothing. I mean, it's everything and nothing at the same time. And what that is, there's no expectations, no set conversations, just community getting together, hanging out. And that to me is one of the greatest things. That's one of the things that we miss bigger than anything else, is community hanging out, community coming together. We've got John. John, welcome to Highly Motivated. It's a pleasure to have you here. So again, super excited, super pumped that we're on Facebook tonight. But you can also catch us on LinkedIn, Twitch, Kick, Rumble, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. Not Instagram tonight. We're not on Instagram. Instagram kicked me off for now. So right now I'm in Instagram jail. It is what it is. That's why we broadcast on so many different channels. In case one kicks me out, we have multiple different channels to allow me to keep going. And that's what we're doing. So you can find us on YouTube. You can find us on TikTok. I'm actually shocked that the Tiki-Talker is allowing me and the Insta-Cha-Cha is not. I'm surprised the Facebook is allowing me to go live. But let's move on. Okay, we're going to start this podcast tonight. Already a couple minutes and I haven't even lit anything up. Once again, we're smoking gold flower. This is Blue Dream. It smells fantastic. This is actually by So Fresh. So Fresh is one of the farms. So Fresh is one of the farms that Gold Flower has under its umbrella of beautiful growers. Ideal, So Fresh, Doghouse. I mean, wow. And now I think it's Sunday Farms, and they have a few others coming out. Okay, let's get this sparkied because I have not smoked all day. I've been driving. I just drove back. I just got here like minutes ago. Just got here from driving straight from Naples. So just got here. I've been in the car the whole time. My brain's not entirely working. Happy Friday night. That's right, everybody. Happy Friday. Well, that's what's going on a Friday sesh, highly motivated style with the community of Highly Motivated. Now, tonight we did start a little bit later. Normally I start at 8 o'clock, but tonight we started at 8:30 because I wasn't here. I just got here, just rolled in. Oh, it looks like we got Gavin over here. Let's let Gavin in. Now, by the way, if you're watching on the Facebook and you want to be able to see everything going on the restream, you can catch us on LinkedIn and you can look me up as Oran Allen, O-R-A-N, Allen. And that's on the restream, that's LinkedIn. You can also check us out on Twitch, Kick, Rumble. You can look up the YouTube. YouTube is going to be Oraganji, or look me up by my name. Let me see. The TikTok, I don't know what TikTok is under. I think maybe it's Agent Oren. I don't know. Okay. Oh, I needed that. It takes a moment for that first hit to kind of kick in. But what a beautiful smell. What a beautiful flavor. That to me right now is one of the most important things. High THC is bullshit. High THC means absolutely nothing. The most important thing that you're going to be getting is the terpenes, the flavor, the aroma. That's what brings it all together and activates your cannabinoid receptors. Your receptors. Gavin, welcome to the show. How you doing? Welcome to Highly Motivated.
I'm doing pretty good. Just hanging out. Bored out my mind.
just hanging out, bored out of his mind. You know what helps that? You know what helps? I'll tell you what helps. A little bit of cannabis. That always helps boredom. Hey, I'd like to welcome Marcus. We got Marcus Riviera. Welcome to Highly Motivated. Good to have you on the stream. And he's over on the Facebook. So again, if you want to catch us on the Facebook, we're Facebook Live right now. That's so exciting. They haven't allowed me to go live in forever. You finally catching the stream? That is fantastic. Relief Clinic in the house. Now, really quickly want to mention, Relief Clinic is also my doctor. If you are looking for a cannabis doctor in the state of Florida, check out the Relief Clinic, or I think it's called like the Urban Relief Clinic. I think you look it up under the Urban Relief Clinic or the Relief Clinic. They have locations all over the place. We've got East Coast. Look at this, everybody. East Coast visual media. I'm spitting. We've got East Coast on the show, everyone. Welcome Major Nugs. Welcome, East Coast, to Highly Motivated. Now, by the way, if you're new to the show and you haven't really seen this before, if I see your name or I see a comment, I'm going to call you out. I'm going to call you out because I want the community to know you're here. Because we're broadcasting on so many different channels, we can't see who's watching, where they're watching, how they're watching. So this is our only way to kind of call people out. But definitely excited tonight, y'all. Just got back from Naples. Some great doctor visits. It's an exciting place. It really is. The drive is not exciting. The drive is not exciting. I wish I had somebody that could drive for me and I can get like all my work done. So I can get all my work done on these super long drives. Look, I was sitting in traffic for more than 2 hours today. Crazy stuff. The one thing I can't stand is traffic. Traffic destroys me. Traffic is one of those things that mentally I just can't recover from. Okay, so let's get things started. I did mention the Relief Clinic. If you're looking for a good doctor that's affordable and that can up your recs and things like that, check out the Relief Clinic. It also happens to be my doctor. There you go. But definitely some great doctors that I met with today. Okay, how did you get back in here? What is this? How did the cat, I don't even know how the cat's getting in here. The cat's crawling all over the room. I don't even know how it got in here. I'm just gonna, I have nothing else to throw at the cat. Stop, don't eat that. Don't eat the plant. Hold on a second. Can you guys call the cat? The cat keeps getting in here. She's eating the plants. I had the door closed. Can you like shake treats for her? Wait, stay there. Wait. Do you hear that, Rosa? Do you hear that? That's treats. Go. Okay. I'm gonna try closing the door again. Hopefully the cat doesn't get in. All right. We'll be in Daytona for tacos and treats at the Tanger Outlets tomorrow. Really? I do like some tacos and treats. I'm a big taco kind of guy. Every Tuesday is like Taco Tuesday for me. Mm-hmm. So, hey, do you have a Chase around you?
I do, but he's eating right now.
Well, who gives a shit? What, he's hungry? Look, tell Chase I haven't eaten all day. What the hell's his problem? Jump on the show. No. Tell Chase we all say hi. Chase is there, but you can't see him. So definitely, let's say, Chase, we can't see him, but that's okay. That's okay. Tell him he's on Highly Motivated. We're excited to have him. All right, let's get things started. Let's begin. All in. Let's get all in. All into the show. All in. What does all in mean? Look, not halfway. Not I'll try. Not 1 foot in, 1 foot out. But ready to run the moment. Let's ready to run the moment the wind shifts.
Ready
right?
to do it.
Right, that's exactly it. But no, all in. Stealth, welcome to the show, Stealth. Good to have you on. Highly motivato. So all in on the breath you just took. That's all in. Like it might be the one that changes everything. All in on the moment that you're standing in, not the one that you missed, not the one you're waiting for. This one right here. This is the moment. It may have not been the moment you chose, but this is the moment. Look, right here. Be all in on love. Not the safe kind. Not the measured, calculated. I'll give you this much if you give me that much kind. No. The kind that risks. The kind that trembles. The kind that says, I see you. Even if you don't stay. Be all in on connection. Even knowing that people change, people leave, people misunderstand, still show up anyway. Because half love never builds anything real. Be all in for your love of life, love of people. Be all in for the love of the moment. Be all in on your joy, your happiness. Laugh like you mean it. Authentically, be real about that laughter. Like your body was designed to echo happiness into the universe. Don't expect, but intentionally create. Be all in on your pain as well. Don't numb your pain. Don't tuck it away like it's inconvenient. Feel it. Feel it. Let it move through you. Let it carve a space inside you, because pain also teaches. Pain allows deeper things to be able to grow, because there's truth in that. The truth is you don't get depth without allowing yourself to fall all the way down. You don't get deep as an individual without being able to get deep as an individual. You have to be able to grow from something. Be all in on your dreams, even if the ones that scare you, especially the ones that scare you. Be all in. The ones that whisper, you're not ready, you're not enough, go there anyway. We were talking about it on the show a couple of weeks ago, how you're never going to be ready, you're never going to be perfect. Never. So take the chance anyways. Be all in. Be all in on everything that you're doing. Be all in on everything that you are. Look, this show, Highly Motivated, we're all about being authentic. We're all about bringing the real you to the surface. So that's what this is. Even if you're afraid, go there anyways. Because playing small is just fear wearing the mask of comfortability. Be all in on life, on the awkward moments, the missed chances, the unexpected turns, the nights that don't go as planned, the mornings that feel like second chances, all of it, because life isn't asking you to be perfect. It's asking you to be present, to be there. So jump, speak, love, create, forgive, try again. Every single day you're given the opportunity to try again. Not carefully, but fully invested, all in. And not someday, not tomorrow, not next year, not next week, not when I'm ready, when I'm perfect, when everything is lined up. Now is the perfect time to be all in with your energy, all in on your life, all in on the enjoyment, on the laughter, on the smiles. Because the magic, the real electric, undeniable magic, only meets you at the edge of your consistent commitment. And it just asks one thing. Are you in? Are you in? And we choose to answer it. So, let me see, the Horde says they only get one go around. And you're right. 2 if you're lucky. Let me tell you something, you don't get 2 go arounds, you get 1. You got 2. You got very lucky. Actually, you had a life, and then so I'm talking the Cowboy, the Horticulture, which is the band, the Horticulture, mostly playing in the Ocala area. They just won for the 2nd time in a row, Battle of the Bands in Ocala. From Wind FM, it was like a radio station, was doing Battle of the Bands, and the Horticulture just won for a 2nd time in a row. That's incredible. So the lead singer, Cowboy, he died a couple of years ago. He died for 20 minutes. He went flatline for 20 minutes. Holy shit. And he came back. He came back. And that gave him a second chance at life. It gave him a second opportunity to be all in. Gavin, how do you feel? I mean, do you feel like you're all in? Do you feel like you take it up the opportunity at life like that?
I do.
So how do you do it simply? What is your simple outlook? How do you see life? Tell us.
Just the positive. There's no negativity, like you said. Don't think negative. Don't.
He's right though. Look, don't think negative. Don't have a negative thought. Don't have. It was Wind FM. Okay. Don't have negative direction. So in life, there's yin and there's yang. There's positive and negative, but there isn't. You create the negative. You create the balance. You're creating the yin for the yang, the up for the down. If you don't create a negative, if you don't see a negative, there isn't one. One doesn't happen. One doesn't create. So tonight's topic is going to get a little strange. We touched on this, I want to say, on Wednesday's show, and I was reading something about it, but I was reading about reality and how reality doesn't happen until you create meaning for it. Nothing has meaning until that meaning is created in the eye of the beholder. You are the eye of that beholder. You are the eye. That's you. You are creating the world around you as you speak, as you think, as you become. That's why I love cannabis. Cannabis allows me to drop the weight that I carry. Cannabis allows me to drop the stress and the problems and the history of life. Because of cannabis, I don't think of yesterday. I don't think of 10 years ago. I reminisce. I'll reminisce and I'll bring up memories from smell, from flavor, from pictures. I'll bring it up and I'll relive it. I'll enjoy it. I'll love it. I'll be all in it, right? But I don't live in the past. Now, without thinking about it, without trying, no matter what, we carry, we carry weight with us. We carry problems. We carry the thoughts and the problems of yesterday. We carry these things. Look, we become these things. And because of cannabis, I don't carry any of those things. Because of cannabis, I grab it all together, all my issues, the responsibilities, the bills, the job, the this, the that, the expectations. I take it all and I put it on this imaginary table next to me. And that table holds a lot of weight. But I put it there because I don't want to hold on to it. I put it there because I don't want to live in the past. I want to live in the now. I want to create the now in where I am and what I am right now, who I am. And I don't want it to influence me. So we carry so much. And in that, we create the chaos that we have in our lives. We create the problems. We are our own worst enemy. Have you ever heard that before? We are our own worst enemy, and it's the absolute truth. We don't, I don't know. I think to be at the intersection of perception, consciousness, and meaning is what we're talking about tonight. Yes. Where I just said reality doesn't happen until you create it. Nothing has meaning until the meaning is created in the eye of the beholder. And in that, it is a translation. And in that, we don't all see the world the same. We all see it differently. because it's how it's processed and translated through our brain and back through our eyes. What we see is not what's necessarily there. So it's like we're gonna turn Gavin down a bit. He's got some clanging and banging happening back there. So this way, it's okay. The mic picks up everything. It's not, but we're just gonna turn you down. So if you got something to say, I want you to wave your hands so I see you, and I'll turn your mic back on. So reality exists, but meaning is assigned. Meaning is placed. So a tree is a tree. No matter how you say it, a tree is a tree. One person will see that tree as shade. To another, it's lumber for a house or lumber for a project. Another person might hold that tree sacred. That tree sacred. And I say that because there was a tree, an enormous, like I think the oldest tree in the world, like one of the oldest, biggest trees in the world, it was cut down. And people were fighting not to let this thing be cut down because they revered it as sacred. I would see that tree as being sacred, but money prevails. Corporations prevail. Those in power prevail. And they cut it down. So some see it as lumber, some see it as sacred. You know, and to some people, the tree is just there. It's not lumber, it's not sacred, it's not shade. It's not the oxygen that we breathe. The oxygen that we breathe is the trees. And we, same tree, different people, different worlds. Different people, different worlds, different ideas. And this idea sits right inside what the falafel people call philosophers. So the idea sits inside of where philosophers call it phenomenology. I've said it wrong. It's okay. I don't care. So phenomenology is the study of how we experience reality, not just what reality is. What is reality? What are we even asking? What is the question here? The question is about reality. It's about the observer. And so there's an actual, the philosophers call it something. I said it a second ago, phenomenology. Again, study of the experience of reality, not what reality is. And it echoes principles I said a second ago of the observer effect, which is the act of observing influences what is observed. What is observed, it changes when you see it. It becomes when you see it. It's like, look, tonight we're going to talk about simulation theory again. And how is this tying into simulation theory? You'll see. We'll get there. It's serious. Wait. If you want a job, a role, a project, or something, you start calling people. You can start connecting. Today is the day. From years of connecting the dots of great people in the TV film industry of Hollywood, as people call it. Let me see. Wait. Oh, I would love to create my own TV show. And actually today I sent a connect request to the chief product officer over at Paramount Skydance and already have mutual connections. See? You just got to fucking do it. You just got to start. You're never going to be perfect. You're never going to be completely ready or completely there. You're not. Just start. Just do it. So things change when you see it. And the observer effect is the act of observing influences what is observed. So now, does that mean you create reality itself? Not exactly. But you absolutely create the meaning, the emotional weight behind it, the story, your story, the direction your life goes from everything that you just put in, the meaning, the emotional weight, the story, all combined is the direction your life goes. You think it, you become it. You think it, you go there. You create the reality in real time. Or at least you choose the direction of it. Reality is happening, but you are choosing the direction. There's a reason I'm talking about this the last few episodes now. I really want to drive this home. I want to drive it home to you, how easy you can change and recreate your life. Life gives you events. You give those events an identity. So look at it like this. Two people lose a job, right? One says, I've failed, I'm stuck, and they're going in this downward spiral. The other says, this is my pivot point. Now, a new path is opening. Same event, different meaning, different life. It's how you see it. It's how you're looking at it. And that affects you. You observe it. You act upon it. You become it. So reality isn't weightless, empty. Reality isn't empty, but it is neutral. Like I am, like Switzerland. I'm not Switzerland, but like I act like Switzerland. I'm neutral on all things, pretty much. I do take sides. I take a lot of sides, but I don't voice the sides because, you know, the cat's probably trying to get in. The cat's crazy. So reality isn't empty, but it's neutral until it's given meaning, until it's interpreted. I think that's a fair way to put it. So when I say nothing means anything, there's reality in that. And that's where your power is going to sit, in that neutral place, waiting to be interpreted, waiting to have meaning given to it, not in controlling everything that happens, but in deciding, intentionally deciding. Like, have you ever questioned, what does this mean to me? What is this creating for me? You know, because your decision shapes your emotions. It shapes your actions. It shapes your future. It shapes your future. Oh, we're gonna let Stealth in right over here. Stealth, welcome to Highly Motivated. Let's get up.
Hey, Oren.
There we go. Oh, wait, let's get Gavin back in here.
Yeah. Hey, Gavin.
Let's get
Hey,
Gavin
Oren.
back. There we go. I was muting Gavin for a little while. I think he was doing dishes. And you were? See, I could tell. So we got Gavin and Chase, we got Stealth, and we got myself, the Oraganji.
So I was multitasking too, like for like 10 minutes. I was making coffee. I'm like, hey, I can't join the podcast. I'll have my coffee.
You know, you're never going to be perfectly ready, damn it. Next time, just join it. Just get here. It's okay. No, but that's the thing. I mean, that's the simplicity of it. You're never going to be completely ready. You're never going to be 100% there. That's okay. That's okay. You know, I don't expect you to be, and you shouldn't expect yourself to be either. Look, on this show, Highly Motivated, y'all saw I started the show tonight walking in the door. I don't even know if I put the show on the thingy. No, I think I did. I scheduled it. I'm pretty sure I scheduled it. I hope I did. Because LinkedIn doesn't take it unless I schedule. Oh, wait, horticulture's here on LinkedIn. All right. Let me see.
Hey,
Phenomenology, the study of phenomenon. Is that phenomenon? Phenomenon?
Yeah, it's a phenomenon, and you're studying phenomenology is the study of phenomenon. Like you're experiencing it firsthand. Like me going to the Westchester college bars is a phenomenon. And I just read an article about Westchester where the students are so rowdy now that they party on rooftops in people's apartments because, let's face it, you can play music at someone's house and you can have free alcohol, or cheap alcohol. Why do you even have to go to one of the clubs, one of the bars? So that's what's
No, the
happening.
the bar scene has changed. I was a DJ for many years. I was DJ for like 20-something years, like 27 years. I worked so many clubs internationally, domestically. I met a DJ the other day. Everything is digital now. Everything is digital. I used to be analog. Look, I had vinyls. I had vinyl, and I had CDs.
You did that
CDs
scene.
were like a big deal for us.
You did the club scene, so you know what it's all about. Like,
but you know something? So I did some rooftop bars, and I did some smaller venue DJing gigs, and those were more exciting than the big arenas. Those were more exciting than.
Oh yeah, sure, absolutely, yeah. Even live bands, clubs, and DJs. But
here's the thing: you got to pay for parking. You got to get dressed and drive down to these places. You could throw really great.
The best is to take an Uber or Lyft, because then you don't have to get worried about getting pulled over by the police, because they set up checkpoints in Westchester.
So that's the other side of it.
Yeah.
Everywhere you go, Florida, Texas, you name it, they're always setting up road thingies. So you're right. Why go? And that's a great question that you said you read the article. And what, people are not really going out as much. They're doing more.
The chief of police said, people are being peaceful. They're not starting trouble. So we really can't do anything about it, because there's really no law that says you can't assemble with your friends and have a party, But we're talking,
you're right. You're absolutely right.
We're talking like 50 people. And even when I was in Westchester, like walking around the streets, going to the different clubs, and there's maybe like a dozen different clubs. And it's just wicked girls, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. The girls come out at 10 p.m. and they just come in like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 at a time. And they're all blonde hair with ripped jeans. They're all wearing same fashion. But I could never get into those private parties because, like, I'm an older guy, and the businesses will let me in. I can't.
I say fuck those private parties. I create my own private parties.
Yeah,
I don't want to be part of their private party. Their private party sucks. Hey, we got King's Wish 420. Everybody, welcome King's Wish 420 to Highly Motivated. Hey, King's Wish, it's good to have you here. Hopefully, everything is going well for you. King's Wish is in Australia. Yeah. I'm not going to say shrimp on the Barbie. I did just say it. Fuck. All right, I'm not going to say it again.
Put a shrimp on the Barbie.
That's not a knife. This is a knife. Listen. My whole understanding of Australia is Crocodile Dundee. That is like my entire. Backwards. What's that? Oi?
The toilets flush backwards because of the Coriolis effect. Which is not true, by the way. That's
Mr. Oren Connolly. He's referring to a comedian. Fucking hysterical, but Scottish. Conley is Scottish, isn't he? Or is he Irish? I think he's no, something. No clue. Not a fucking clue. And I don't care. Ooh, we've got Robin. Robin, welcome to Highly Motivated. Pleasure to have you here. See, when we broadcast on the Facebook, we have different audiences. This is the first time we've been able to go on Facebook live in like a year?
Really? Congratulations.
Yeah, Facebook hates me. I'm like, Facebook hates me. But so what I did, I bypassed some shit. So we do it through Restream, but Restream, hey, that is awesome. That's good to know. We'll start planning. And but that, see, look, so I've learned to bypass certain things, but I only have so many devices. So I can't do Instagram and Facebook, but we're also doing Facebook like over here. It's weird, but the Facebook's not seeing that one. They're seeing this or whatever. So welcome everybody to the show, to Highly Motivated, a show that's not a show that's just you. It's you. It's all of you. By the way, if you see me looking over here, you see me looking here, y'all see me looking over here. So the Facebook is here and everybody else is there. Okay. King's Wish, hoping we're all well. That's the country in Australia, but we have concrete jungles too. No, I know you've got concrete jungles. I'm not saying Australia is as Americanized as America. It's America. It's like an Australian America with just incredible stuff happening there as well. You've got the Outback. Actually, okay, so I bought a new car. I have a Subaru Outback. Not that it means it's an Australian car. It's not. But I have the Outback in a vehicle. And oh wait, so your family grew up in the Outback? See, didgeridoos and shit like that. That's so amazing. So amazing. By the way, Facebook, if you also like to see us, we're on LinkedIn. You can look me up under my name, Oren Allen. We're on Twitch, Kick, Rumble. We're on YouTube as well. If you ever want to see us on YouTube, it's highly motivated. You know something? I don't even know how to find me on YouTube. But when you find me, you find me. You're there. It happens.
Oraganji on YouTube.
Oraganji, is that it? Is it Oraganji
Yeah,
on the
name
YouTube?
your channel, yeah.
Okay, that's fantastic. So tonight we're talking about being all in. Christopher, do you believe you're all in?
Oh, golly, no. I need to call more people. I need to look up those important people at Paramount. Netflix.
Yeah, but wait, in here. In here.
Yes.
Yes. I know you are. I know you feel it. That's why I asked you. I asked you that.
Yeah.
So now you have to project that inner all-in feeling, you know?
So I heard some really great advice today. It was like by a professor, and it's supposedly the #1 educational video right now. And he says, you need to like study some material or study whatever it is you're doing, even if you're working on something. Once you reach that point where you're like, oh, this is getting like, dull or whatever, you need to take a 5-minute break, right? Do something completely different and then come back to that, and you'll be recharged and be able to excel at whatever you're doing. Right?
Because you have to refresh yourself. You have to give your mind a second to refresh.
But,
I love studying with music because you're concentrating on music and you're enjoying that vibe of music, but then you're reading and you're memorizing and you're becoming part of that information.
Yeah. So like with the guitar, like maybe I'll pick it up 20, 30 minutes a day. And then I'm like, as soon as I'm like, I put it down and I just stop because I know I'm not going to get any better. Even at work, like even my main job, I'll try to like do something else or, I don't know, take a coffee break, browse the web. I don't know, just look at a distraction of some kind, then come back, Life is like that too, right? We fall asleep at night and then we come back. We fall asleep at night.
We do.
And come back.
But all right, that's another thing. We'll get into that too. Sleeping. At some crazy shit because I don't necessarily feel refreshed after a sleep. Like, all right, look, before we start, for me, being refreshed is energy. Being refreshed is, look, and when I say that, I got home, I was dead. I just finished driving like 7 straight hours, 6, 7.
Oh, wow. Thanks for doing the podcast. I noticed you pushed it back to 8:30.
I did because I was sitting in traffic and I wasn't sure if I was going to make it. Came back from Naples today. I did Naples, Bonita, Cape Coral, and then I shot right back this way. But once you're in Cape Coral and you're over the bridge, that's like an extra fucking hour. Craziness. Mm-hmm. So, came in from Cape Coral, Naples and the whole spiel, but took me forever. I'm sitting in traffic. I got here, I felt dead. I felt super drained and I had a headache. My brain wasn't like firing on all synapses. It took the show, smoking one, relaxing one. I hadn't smoked yet. So the first joint of my day was spent right here smoking on the show. And I hadn't smoked today. I smoked last night, but I didn't smoke today. And I could tell how maybe I just felt like I was, because when I drive, I don't have music on. I just drive. It's my meditation time. And I think when I haven't been smoking, I get too deep into something. I pull too much from the past or thinking of the possibilities of the future that have not been created yet. So I go too deep. And not good, not bad, but you think too much. And sometimes you need to stop fucking thinking. Like, stop thinking. We're thinking too much. We're putting so much into it. Stop. Let it go. Let it go and find the meaning. So when they say people are searching for the meaning of life, stop searching. You're creating meaning.
So was that when you were driving your car, you were thinking too much?
I was.
I was just too deep. Yeah. I have that too. I have that too. Yeah.
That's why when I got home, my energy was just so low. And look at me now. Do I look like a low energy? No. There's a recharge. There's a frequency recharge. And hopefully I use this and I can carry it into the family and drive everybody crazy. By the way, we've got people listening to us all over the country and internationally.
All over the world.
All over the world. We are now a worldwide entity. We are highly motivated. All of us.
Even people in India. People in India.
That's right, India. We have India. We have Poland.
We'll sell you an audience.
Remember the Polish Independence Day? 11/11 is Polish Independence. That day, we were broadcasting on 11/11. I happened to be born at that time. December 13th, Friday the 13th, 11/11.
Polish culture is very, there is a white civilization, and you get in trouble for saying that, but it exists, but that's the problem. It exists, then they're not, you know what I mean? And you can't be like, it does exist, it doesn't exist. Like, it exists. I mean, all these European people, like, with the long white wigs and all of our founding fathers, they were all like, European.
Well, they were 100%. Yeah. Do you see how chunky this joint is? Do you see this chunkiness?
Look how green
Look, this is not dust. This is not ground. This is small buds. That's gold flower. And this is a tube, not a cone. I don't like cones. I like tubes. And it's a hand
I have a pre-roll I haven't tried yet. My cannabis store gave me a pre-roll.
So Gold Flower Cannabis, a medical cannabis provider right here in the state of Florida. Okay. And if you have not checked them out yet, you get 60% off your first 3 visits.
Hey,
if they love their patients. Tell them you saw it on Oraganji and you get a free pre-roll.
I mean,
see what I can do? I can throw out fucking pre-rolls.
Are they going to expand into other? What other states is Gold Flower in? Like, are they in multi?
Gold Flower's in Maryland. They're in Baltimore, Maryland. They're in Maryland.
Ah, okay.
And they're known as Gold Leaf.
Ah.
Look up the Ideal brand. Is the Ideal? Ideal is what you want to look up. All right.
Is Maryland a recreational state?
Yeah, they're in a recreational state. So they are recreational in Maryland.
So I had to go to a dental surgeon today, and if you've ever had to have a tooth extracted with local anesthesia, it can be a torturous thing. That's why they try to. I recommend you get put to sleep. But anyway, I don't get put to sleep because then I have to. It's the whole thing. And anyway,
he doesn't want them to touch him in his no-no hole.
So anyway,
I
put on the chart, and this is not violating my HIPAA. I'm volunteering the information. Cannabis on there. And it's funny, the doctor is really cool about it. She's like, I went to Penn State. We know all about cannabis.
Oh, they know everything about cannabis, right?
Yeah. So she was like really cool. I met like a really cool doctor today who did the surgery on me,
Orange Bowl, formerly under the Ricky Williams brand, now under Ideal. So orangey. It's like I'm smoking an orange peel.
Really?
A sativa. I need a sativa. I need a kick me up type of smoke.
It's that limonene. What is
limonene, citroen. You've got myrcene, beta caryophyllene. You've got the tannin. You have so many really nice terpenes.
You see, that's what's really cool about me learning about this, because like I'm doing a TV show. It's going to have like weed in it, right? But they humorously call it space cabbage, but on Earth they call it cannabis. And it would be like, it's not just exploring better strains, but why are you exploring better strains? Because it has all these different other things in it.
Fuck right? Yeah. No, Chris just said it right there. Look, I might go off the topic and I might go into La La Land or something, but Chris said it exactly just now. Those different strains have the terpenes, the flavonoids. Cannabis has other things in it. And it does other things. That's exactly why it was researched. And that's why you're researching it into the show, what it's doing for our body, what it's doing to bring homeostasis.
Since the beginning, my TV show had a scene in it where they meet a professor. They're at partying in Westchester, right? Because I got influenced by that. And these two students meet a professor, right? Typical thing, professor and the people, right? And time traveling. And he has vape pens, and he's like, "Here, try this vape pen, that vape pen." And they're like different, the green vape pen, the red vape pen. It's like the Matrix, right? You take the blue red vape pen, and you go here. You take the red vape pen, and you go there.
Okay, I see the play on thingies.
Hey, Cowboy. Cord's giving me a shout out there in the comments. Hey, we lost Gavin.
Did we?
Yeah.
I never know what happens to Gavin.
But it's weird.
Restreams
was keeping the spot for a while.
You know what it is? They were censoring things. No, I don't fucking know. That would be crazy if our next issue that we're dealing with is live censored video. But tonight we're talking meaning. Tonight we're talking that kind of magic. Here, let me read this really quick. The meaning maker. Meaning maker. So earlier I said it, and I said it on the last episode, Chris, right? Nothing means anything until you say it does. Nothing means anything until you say it does.
You
Not
give
the words.
things meaning. Isn't that funny? It could be a
meaning.
bug on the ground, a flower, a 4-leaf clover. It could be anything, right? That means something to you, but it doesn't necessarily mean something to someone else. I just had something like that today happen. I have a vehicle, and we have to flip some titles over, right, on a vehicle, and I just got the damn title right on my doorstep today. It's just a coincidence. And they've been trying to send. I already had the release lien. When you pay off a car, they've released the lien.
Right.
Right. Or if you
they release the lien and they're going to give you back the title, right?
Yeah. The lien and title.
Welcome back, Gavin.
Better.
We got you back. Excellent. But the meaning maker. So exactly that. Nothing means anything until you say it does. Not the words they threw at you, not the silence they left you in, not the doors that closed without explanation. It's all just happening. It's happening until you step in and give it a name. You give it a name like failure, or you make it a lesson, or you call it the end or the beginning. You decide. You always decide.
I love
you
how
are the translator of a language. The universe is still writing. You are the painter staring at a black canvas called What Just Happened.
So Chase is the guy with the hat, and Gavin's the guy with the hat, and Chase is the guy. Wait a minute.
That's exactly it.
Chase. Hi, Chase.
Hey. And Gavin.
Hey, Gavin.
What's up, Chris?
It's important.
Well, you're the painter. You're staring at a blank canvas, and every stroke, every thought, every belief, that's you. You are turning chaos into meaning. So I always say choose carefully. It's simple words, and I'm driving them home. Choose carefully. You are creating the story, and then when you write that story, you are living the story. Because the story you tell becomes the world you live in.
So in mythology,
right there, the story you tell is the world you live in. How
so
serious that is.
Mythology is like phenomenology, right? And that we take nature and we shape it into something like tools, and use those tools to create meaning. And
well, if you're giving it meaning like that, if that's what you're doing, if you're turning that reality into a tool, then that's the meaning you're giving it.
Well, that's mythology. I'm just saying that's mythology. But phenomenology is like, it might not be that. It might just be turning what your current life is and experiencing it into something meaningful for you. And it is individual. It's just for you. Isn't that weird?
So
that's weird.
It is and it isn't. Wait. It is and it isn't. When you're making a decision, you're choosing a direction. That's how you change reality. That's how you shape it in real time. That's where we start to tie in manifestation. We start to tie in simulation theory. look, I want to take this deeper tonight, just a little bit. In that, watch how wild this goes. Because right there, you said it. It's what we're giving meaning to. You look at the forest and you were looking at tools. You were looking at it as wood and building. And in that you saw future and construction, you know, and in that you saw commerce. Some don't see it beyond the forest. Have you ever heard that? Like, you have to see beyond the forest?
You do have to. That's a good philosophy, Oren. It's a good reminder. You do need to see beyond the forest. And you might not be able to. It's weird. We have maps to tell us where we're at because we don't even know where we're at in that forest.
We still don't know. Even with fucking maps, we still don't know where we are.
We don't know.
We're still lost. So let's tie it in. Manifestation, simulation theory. This is where things really start getting powerful. Because once you realize meaning is not sitting out there waiting for you, but it's being created through you, a lot of other things start to come together. A lot of other ideas start to make sense. Reality presents you with like the raw material, right? And consciousness shapes the experience of it. That's it. So Chris said it much simpler. Fuck it. He looked at the forest and he saw the wood. He saw the tool. Right there, reality is giving you raw material. How you translate it is how you present it in the simulation. So that ties directly into manifestation. Simulation theory, and even, you know, the spiritual ideas about creation, raw material through our conscious. We're going to tie that. Look, meaning is the first act of creation. Would you agree? Meaning, it's the first act of creating something. It doesn't mean anything until we mean it.
Yes, earth was void. Earth was void and without form, and darkness was upon the face of the deep. And the Spirit of God looked upon the face of the waters and said, "Let there be light." And then there was light.
And then there was light, because the eye of the beholder gave it meaning. I'm like mind blown right now. Mind blown. Smoking the Orange Bowl. Goldflower Cannabis, a medical cannabis provider in the state of Florida. Yes, you'll hear me say that quite a few times because they're flipping amazing. They're organic, they're hand-trimmed, they're living soil. They are some OG strains.
Living soil has
the old school landrace strains.
Living soil has critters in it.
That's right, it's alive.
What's non-living soil?
You want to hear the problem? In the medical program and in a lot of other places that grow weed, they're growing using sterile soil. So what does sterile dead soil give you? It gives you sterile
dead weed.
No nutrients. You have to put all those nutrients in a chemical representation. You've got to introduce things. But in a living soil, it's alive. It's alive.
It's alive. I potted my plants, and as soon as I potted my plants, there's little bugs and pod things that come out, and I'm looking on my, like, I have it in the windowsill, and there must have been like 1,000 little creatures that like try to make it to the window or something, like that got activated by the soil. And then there's like a shotgun fungus but just little things crawling around. Like there's a whole city.
But it's amazing sometimes to watch those little things crawl around, right?
It is, yeah. And the bag of soil,
to actually see them.
And it comes from a bag of soil like that you have in your closet. Like the thing's still alive. Like that bag of soil is alive.
Look, THC Horticulture just said, you know, I was just thinking it'd be really cool to have a dog on the show. And wow, it happened.
Yeah, what's the dog's name?
Over in Gavin's place, what's the dog's name?
Tito.
We got Tito the dog.
Hi, Tito.
So meaning, first act of creation. And that's and to simply see it, an event happens. All right. Someone leaves, money disappears, an opportunity appears, a strange coincidence unfolds. So at first, it is just an event. Then the mind enters and says, this is bad, this is punishment, this is proof, this is a lesson, this is a breakthrough. This means I'm chosen. This means I'm cursed. You are giving meaning and creating. So if you think that, you have now created it. And the moment meaning is assigned, the event begins to take form inside of your world. Do you hear me? Once you've created or given meaning to the creation, it takes fold in the physical reality. Not because the outside universe instantly changed, but because your internal universe did. Misery loves company, and that creates the world you live in. If you sit there and say, this is a breakthrough, this means I am chosen, your life will feel that. Your universe will feel that. That is like, that is amazing. That is creation, not controlling reality, but controlling your reality in the physical world, and it changes things. So once the internal universe changes, behaviors change, attention changes, emotion changes, your decision-making changes. What you see and notice begins to change. So meaning becomes more of a creative force. And I think manifestation may begin with interpretation. I mean, a lot of people talk about manifestation like it's magic from nowhere. I talk about manifestation as the simple thing that it is. But it's really a lot deeper. You are constantly manifesting through the meanings that you consistently repeat. If you decide life is against you, you begin noticing every closed door. If you decide life is speaking to you, you begin noticing openings, patterns, invitations, the timing of life. Look, we said it on Wednesday's show about Zach Galifianakis, that he was acting and funny his whole life, but nobody ever saw it because inside he was creating a world of losing and not being selected and not being chosen. And the day he changed the mental view, his world changed. And that's, so it doesn't mean you control every external event. It means your consciousness is acting like a filter and projecting at the same time. You filter reality through belief, and then you project energy back into reality through your action, through your expectations, through the way you hold yourself, your emotional state. I mean, so manifestation is not always thinking a car into existence. I want this car, so I'm just going to think about the car. I'm going to think this car into existence. Sometimes it's a lot more subtle. It's more real. Like, you create the conditions that make one version of reality more likely than another version of reality. Wow, that was some deep shit. Deep. We're jumping deep into this. But but this is simple reality, and we're showing you what manifestation is in its real scientific way of approaching it. Now, simulation theory tied into this. Before I go deeper, Chris, do you think we're in a simulation? Gavin, same question to you. Both of you think about it just for a second. And it's do you think we're in a simulation? Viewers, everybody. Do you think we're in a simulation?
I think no, go ahead.
Sorry.
I'll go last. You go.
Sorry, not sorry. Don't be sorry. Chris, go ahead. You first. No, wait, Gavin, you first. Shit, you're both fucking me up now.
Because of my I see a lot of shit and a lot of screens and a lot of people, a lot of things.
Yeah, it's simulation, right? It's all on a computer. Right now, we're part of a simulation because we're on a computer. It's being digitized, and
it's rendering. It's rendering. Like
it's an
like in a
illusion.
video game, or like
we're not really here right now. We're technically not really here right now. These
correct.
are just. How does that work? I mean, you see people on TV, on video, and you believe they're real.
But you want to get so,
but they're not real, right?
No,
but they
are.
We're
talking, but they're not. So but reality is as we perceive it, and there's a shared reality, and there's a shared reality that can also create a physical understanding, a physical realm. Let's tie it in. Look, simulation theory is a big deal. It connects to this, what we're talking about right now, because perception, like I said a moment ago, is rendering. This is where simulation theory gets a little more interesting, because maybe the universe is not fake. Maybe it is rendering through consciousness, which is everywhere.
So if you leave your house and go to work, is your house still there? Is your car still in the parking lot? You don't see it. But
not as you see it. Remember I said the observer effect? So
here,
it's there, but it's not in...
Right. So we must be part of something. Either it's a complete fake simulation, or we really are all tied together and mind is bigger than body.
Okay, here. Your eyes receive signals. Your brain translates those signls. Your mind organizes them into objects. Did you hear that? Your mind organizes those signals into objects. From your understanding of meaning and memory and story and danger and beauty. So what you call reality is already an interpreted model.
It is.
A simulation. You said it, not me.
Yeah.
But that's the first thing that came to mind, isn't it?
Yeah, they're just words and definitions, though. I mean, at some core level, I think we are smaller minds contained within the big dream of the mind of the all, let's say.
Well, all right. And so you're not experiencing
Hermetic philosophy. Hermetic philosophy is like the moon, the sun. You should look into Hermetic philosophy.
I do actually. I think it's one of the philosophies I actually believe in.
They're basic things. The mind of the all. There's rhythm and
as
vibration.
Above, so below. Hermetic.
Yes, as above, so below. As so below, so without. Yeah, absolutely. I believe it.
It's 100%, and so you're not experiencing raw existence. You are rendering. You're experiencing a rendered version of it.
And I think even more so that
it sounds a lot like simulation.
I think,
but not necessarily not a computer simulation. Listen, not a computer simulation.
The all could be God, basically, is what we're saying. And
well, maybe the simulation is not outside of you. Maybe the simulation is a living interface between our awareness.
We are the simulation. We are the all.
Within an individual simulation, right? Like not fake, not unreal, but we're processed.
It's weird. We're both part of a like that's what's weird, right? Like you see all these bugs on the ground, but each one must have their own individual thing, right? And just with us, each one
simulation.
We're both individual
in a multiverse.
But we all have common things, right? Like eyes, ears, mouth.
Shared, perceived effects.
Yeah, like we're all part of the two-eye creature thing, right? Like a bird.
Look, you were just saying it a second ago. Spiritually, this is deep. I mean, you said as within, so without. The kingdom is within. You become what you believe. The eye is the lamp of the body. The world is the Maya. Thought creates form.
No, okay, so that's an interesting thing. When we sleep, do we turn into a dolphin and we're swimming around in the ocean?
What do you perceive? What can you remember?
You know?
What can you remember? Look, Gavin, do you have dreams?
Not anymore.
Not anymore. How long has it been?
Quite a bit. Like maybe 3 to 4 years.
Wow.
But I've been
Wow.
smoking a long time.
I dreamed like once in the last 20 years.
I'm cursed
twice.
I'm cursed with a brutal super ego that is imposter syndrome and
I used to have imposter
procrastination.
syndrome. Listen, Chris, I used to have that. I used
Oh.
to think the grass was greener on the other side. Like
I
I had to
overcome
be
it.
this person. But it's
But I
you.
pay attention.
It's you that you're searching for.
You
You're
pay
the coolest
attention to these
motherfucker out there.
things. If you pay attention to these things, you know, you can really better yourself. You really can.
No,
Yeah.
100%.
When you go to in a social setting like a bar or a grill or wherever, a room, you need to eye everybody up when you first go in there and be like, hey, what's everyone's story? And you have no clue. And then you go in and you make guesses and there's intuition and you know, I think there's a way to maybe like even like hear with the eyes and see with the ears. You know,
Well, you feel with energy. No, look, I feel people with energy. And I say that, I know it sounds so fucking dirty, but no, I can feel the energy of an individual. And even if that person is bad, they're not going to be as fucking bad around me.
You notice there's certain people that can't make eye contact with you. Like there's bad people that won't look at you.
But I will still look at them in the eye. You still look at people in the eye.
You try,
let them read you. You read them.
Across that, you know,
Don't read energy. I read energy even of a room. And if the room doesn't have my kind of energy, that's not the direction I'm going. I'm going in an opposite direction.
Dude,
I go where my soul feels welcomed. And if I don't feel welcomed, even at 1 second, I kick back. I'm kind of like, okay, thank you very much. Have a great fucking day. I'll see you later. Bye. And you know, no harm, no foul. And I'll have already forgotten it the second I walked away.
I was chased by a gang once in a life or death situation in Westchester. And Westchester's definitely going to be one of the locations for my TV show. And because the people notice it and remember it, and that'll feed into the marketing. See, Hollywood doesn't think on that level, right? Like they're not thinking stuff like that. Phenomenology. They're not thinking phenomenology. And
but let's start talking about it and get them thinking about it.
Yeah, exactly. And that's my goal.
The vibe out there.
You know,
Just create that kind of an energy.
Jobs. Dude, create jobs. You know, for stoners.
Create jobs for stoners. No, I don't want anybody taking my job.
Could you imagine a writing room being like, dude, smoke a blunt?
Dude, there's already a ton of people that with podcasts that are smoking and getting high now. But you know what's crazy? Here's what's crazy. You ready for this, everybody? When I started this shit, nobody was fucking doing it. I would say I'm one of the first. And then all of a sudden, everybody and their mother.
Well, Joe Rogan.
There were some people doing it, but not educationally. Not this. And this is really nothing and everything at the same time.
So look at Starfleet. Podcasts are awesome. The creator economy is awesome. I think this is where the future's at on it right here. This is like a TV show. I think it's
this is a TV show. It's all of us. Look, resistance is futile.
We're in the future.
You're right.
Right now. Look. This is part of a TV show.
Well, no, this is part of it. So look, let's talk. I'm still in simulation theory. I don't want my brain to completely go because I keep the back of me. I'm like, look, your consciousness is not a passive observer. It's an active participant. You're not just watching life happen. You are involved in shaping the world that you experience by the way you perceive it, by the way you interpret, by the way you embody it. And that's why, look, with Chris, I always want to remind him, you don't have to be perfect. You don't have to be 100% ready. Get things started now. You'll fill other things in later. You know, you'll learn on the go.
I started 4 years ago on my TV show. I connected with everyone in Hollywood, everyone in India, everyone in the VFX industry, every actor you can imagine, like big top name directors and stuff like that for like favorite episodes of Doctor Who, composers, and now it's like paying back because like these people change jobs. And now the guy that was like over here just managing like some cool stuff and you supported him, now he's like the chief product manager over here, let's say, or something. And you're like, wow, okay. He's in a network now. Like I just had one guy I've been following and supporting. Now he joined Rockstar Games. And they're the people that make Grand Theft Auto. And he
Okay,
just
Rockstar.
started his new
No,
job
I know
there.
Rockstar. I love Grand Theft Auto. Look,
He's
I
a
bet you
department
Chase
head
is playing
for
Grand Theft Auto
Rockstar.
right now.
No, he's
Not
playing
playing
Rust.
GTA. Oh, you're playing Rust? Oh, fuck
What's it
yeah.
called?
Rust. Great game.
Is it?
I don't know how to describe. Gavin, how would you describe? Oh, Gavin, please say hello to your fiance from Highly Motivated. Wishing great energy in her direction. So how would you describe Rust?
I'm looking it up now.
I don't even know. You'd have to ask that one.
So Chris, just so you know, I have a house in Rust.
Ooh, procedurally generated game maps. Dude,
Yes.
Rust sounds really cool.
It's very interesting. And within it, you are building. And so I built a house that's a trap to trap people. Because you're always getting raided by everybody. They always want to steal your shit, and they always want to kill you. So I make sure to
right there.
I make sure to
It's kind
have
of like, it's kind of like Fortnite, but better.
No.
You got set trap for him.
You let me know what server he's in, and I'll go build a house. No, listen. It's so Fortnite would be a quick match simulation type thing. Rust would almost be like a long game.
Okay.
Like
It said procedurally generated, which means like they didn't have artists sit there and create maps. They kind of just randomly create its own maps, which is really
correct.
Ever heard of the game of Ark Survival?
no.
Art survival.
No. It's kind of like that, but no dinosaurs.
So it's the same but no dinosaurs.
Basically.
Is it a
Yeah.
PC game or is it
It's Xbox. And,
so cross-platform? Okay.
Xbox. Is it all? Yeah, it's all. It's everything.
Okay, cross-platform.
No, I was just thinking of a cool idea for a TV episode where the audience is one of the characters in the show, because you can't really do like interactive video games with the ultimate, right? Phenomenology. But you ever see like that show where the guy's like, "Hey, Vern," you know, and he's talking to the camera? And do a whole episode like that where the audience is in the show, right? Like that would be so much fun.
I've seen that.
You're gonna go on an adventure.
By the way, everybody, really quickly, we've got Rob Harmon. Rob Harmon, welcome to Highly Motivated. Good to have you on the show. Okay, let me see.
Hey, Rob.
Boom, boom, boom. Resistance.
He just smoked
So I
that
missed it
7G
entirely. I didn't
joint.
even see Rob was here. Rob just finished smoking the 7-gram joint. Remember when we gave that away? We
Cheech
gave
and
away
Chong,
that
man.
just honker.
Big thing. Yeah.
That is fantastic. That is super excellent.
Dude, did he smoking all in one setting?
I don't know if you can do that. That's like so hard. That would be very difficult. I'm telling you, that's a difficult smoke in one
task.
A 7-grammer. What? Let me see. The Flowery, they had one. Here in Florida, they produced, I think, a 7-gram monster.
They do. It's fucking
But it's
expensive,
but it's ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. Look, Gold Flower does the 1-grammer. 1-grammer is fine for me at a time. 1 gram at a time, a hand roll, which the 7-grammer is in the same style, by the way.
I have a pre-roll. I should break it open and smoke it now. I just feel like the pre-roll they gave me for free is probably not as good as the other stuff I'm smoking, so I don't want to like downgrade my eye.
It's probably trim.
Yeah,
it's the shit they give away for free. I'm glad to say Gold Flower doesn't use trim. Gold Flower uses chunky buds.
That's chunky. Yeah, look at that.
Chunky. And chunky's a big deal because it burns differently. It smokes differently.
I know.
You know, I mean, it's a night and day kind of experience.
My birthday's coming up.
We have half-pound custom joint for tomorrow at the Florida Grows Festival. Holy shit. For the joint rolling art installment, that is insane. A half-pound. So East Coast Visual Media, Major Nugs,
No, I can't.
they're going to be at the, so wait, that's right, that's tomorrow. I didn't know, I wasn't invited, I'm not doing anything. Gold Flower doesn't have a booth at the Florida Groves, and the Oraganji didn't get a ticket, so the Oraganji's not going. Unless one magically appears between now and then maybe. Absolutely, maybe.
We get to
But no, Florida Groves, a half-pound custom joint. By the way, Florida Groves is in Orlando. It's in Orlando. It's around Orlando, I think. A really big venue. I remember when they did their very first place. Stay Green was rolling for Goldflower at one of the Dab Days in Tampa. So there was a Dab Day, which is a big festival event for 710 for concentrates, rosin, dabby wabbies, and Goldflower was sponsoring an area where everybody was like pirates. We were all pirates and shit. And we had Stay Green rolling, which he is a famous joint roller. And he was rolling our weed. And I don't know what happened to it. I think they had to get rid of it. Get rid of it. So it was gotten rid of, but he was rolling like some beautiful art pieces. And it was with fake stuff. Okay, disclaimers set out there. But a half-pound custom joint, holy shit. That's huge.
Yeah, but
That's enormous. Wait, so are they the ones that rolled it? The half-pound custom joint? I imagine it would take two people to roll a half-pound joint. That's huge.
I was going to smoke
we were
a
talking
3-ounce.
about giving. Go ahead.
I was going to smoke a 3-ounce joint for my birthday 3 years ago, but it never happened because my dad took it.
A 3-ounce joint?
Yeah, it's like a raw. It's from Raw, and it's like the challenge cone.
It's the big one, the big cone.
Yeah.
Holy shit! I did. So I rolled one of those once, and I couldn't smoke but this much. I smoked like that much, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna put that shit down. But in my defense, I picked it back up, and I continued smoking it. Hey, we've got Cowboy joining in. Check it out. Here we go. Everybody welcome Cowboy from THC, the Horde of Culture. Welcome to Highly Motivated.
Yeah, I figured I'd join in. I just got back to the house from Cross City. So.
Well, fantastic. Welcome, everybody. We got Cowboy.
Hey,
And,
Cowboy.
let me tell you something. It's good to have you here. Yeah, I know the show started. I was like, I had no energy. I was like really searching for like, how am I going to do the show? But you just get in and it's like, hey, everybody's going to be here. It's awesome. So I like that. I like that kind of gathering, that feeling in a gathering, Wait, so today's Friday. I'm like, so today's Friday? Mind blown. Does anybody else feel like it's been so quick? Feels like it's been quick. It feels like it's been a quick Friday. So you just came driving in, and so just off of work?
No, I had to go take my son up to his mom's house, meet her halfway. So about an hour and a half from me. So
that's not so bad. That's not so bad.
3 hours game. No, it's not too bad. So halfway back, I got to listen to you guys, so it was quite amusing.
I think I try when I'm running really, really late, I feel like, okay, I can start this in the car, right? I can start this in the car and we'll just go. But no, I driving, it's so hard to drive and talk, and it's a weird thing when I'm driving, like this is a new car I'm driving and I'm listening for every sound, every issue, because every one of my cars have got to be capable of doing long distance. Because today alone, I drove like 7-8 hours, stop and go, turn it on, turn it off, in, out. And, so I was just listening to every little thing. Oh, use hand gestures to send reactions during it. I don't even understand any of that. I don't understand anything that just happened on the Facebook. Okay.
Subaru's a good car, man. That's what I've got.
Oh, do you? Yeah, I got it Outback. I love it.
Yeah, I traded.
What kind of Subaru you got?
I got the Ascent. I just bought I upgraded on a Touring, man. It's nice. Everything's kick back and roll.
Look, when you get used to certain cars, I never thought I'd be like a Hyundai or a Subaru guy. But let me tell you, I've had Toyotas. I love Toyota trucks. Something about the trucks I love. But I've had Fords, I've had Chevys, I've had the gambit of vehicles. I really have, and the Subaru right now is one of my favorites. It's just comfortable. Yeah, it's easy to drive.
Yeah, it's very comfortable and safe, and I mean, I travel a lot, so and I'm on the road a lot, so I want to make sure good to go.
It's going to start. It's going to be good, right? So I just bought one. Had a really good deal from this guy, and so thank you if you're watching. Dude who sold me the Subaru. Thank you for a great deal. It's going to need some work, though. I think we need to do a timing belt. I think I need to get the water pump done. But you want to get that all done at the same time. And with a Subaru, look, if you're taking shit apart,
do it once.
Do it once. Do it once. Anything that needs to be replaced, replace it. And I don't know if anything's been replaced. So I'm working blind. Yeah. Yeah, see? So I just don't know. So I'll probably just have it done.
Well, my other one, we found out had an oil leak on it, so I traded it in.
You had an oil? What is it? Same with this dude. He was like, yeah, I'm selling it because it's got an oil leak. I'm like, is it bad? He's like, not really. But I'm like, is that why you're selling it? Really? He goes, yeah. Oil leak. Like, get the fuck out of here. But no, this is...
Man, today's economy, man, cars and stuff are so crazy.
He's like, it had an oil leak. Fuck it.
I can't see paying a mortgage payment on a car. It just is crazy.
So I don't finance vehicles. I won't finance them because for me, I find it.
Dude, if you have a car that's paid off, that's lovely.
I do. All my cars I bought cash.
Yeah.
And if I can't afford it, I don't buy it. I will save up, and I don't buy brand new. I mean, for me, I got a 2013.
The past few I brought were brand new, but now I'm looking at the used market because I actually have multiple vehicles, and I have like an assistant, a creative assistant, and they have one of my vehicles, and so I'm looking to replace that maybe. I just paid it off.
Look, if you pay it off and it's working, guess what? Keep it.
No, it ain't working. It's got some issues. It's got that limp back home, codes coming up. So, like, the idea is, like, sell it, make a quick buck. That's why I was talking titles earlier.
I see. Just get rid of it. I see.
Yeah.
Push it.
Now it's time to sell, right? Yeah.
Well,
the opposite end.
And it really depends on how you look at it, right? It depends on I mean, I buy vehicles with high mileage. As long as the tires are good, the engine is good, and the tranny is good, then you can push that thing. So just for example, that Hyundai Velociter I just picked up, that I've been driving around before the deer hit me and before I backed into a concrete post and the tire exploded. Before all that shit happened, I what is it, like 3 months I had it? Maybe. I put 10,000 miles a month. Holy shit. And I'm hard on vehicles. Look, I'm getting oil changes once a week. I am hard on a vehicle. I'm back and forth. I'm here, I'm there, I'm in, I'm out, I'm stop and go, turn it on, turn it off. Oh shit. They got abducted. You put your glasses on, Chris, because you knew something was about to happen. You knew something was going down.
That was a coincidence, wasn't it?
I don't know. Let me just get my glasses on as well because
look at the lights hitting my eyes. I'm like, I realized, damn, I got all these lights.
Look at these new lights that I have. You can see them in my eyes. It's a lot of light. It's like good lighting. I think this is my better side.
Typically, I'm wearing my sunglasses, but tonight I can't see very well, so I've got my specs on.
They're both good sides. Fuck it. Both my sides are good
Oh,
sides.
they're specs,
I'm-
not sunglasses. Gotcha.
But no, look, we're creating our universe, people. We're creating life around us. Your I don't know how I remember how to say it. Your subconscious, though, is responsible for more than you realize.
I think so. Yeah, I think so. I think if we put it in our mind, things can happen.
Maybe, and look, okay. So maybe reality is participatory. Maybe existence does not fully become human reality until consciousness meets and names it, gives it meaning. Not that mountains vanish without us, not that matter waits for our permission, but the human life, human suffering, human beauty, human destiny are all born in the meeting point between event and awareness. Reality offers the creation of it. Consciousness makes it into something. So I think manifestation, spirituality, simulation theory, a little bit of fucking psychology, everything all together. That's what we've been talking about tonight. Some really interesting possibilities. Micro topics.
The oak waits in the acorn. The bird lays in the egg. And in the awakening of the soul, an angel stirs, or however that expression goes.
And what is that? Is that like scripture or something?
It was James Allen, As a Man Thinketh. He says, in the oak lies the acorn, and the bird waits the egg. And in the ultimate revelation of the soul, a waking angel stirs. Dreams are the things of reality, or something like that. Dreams are the things
of reality.
Yeah, how to let me see. I'll look it up. Because I want to get it right.
There's so much strength in that. No, the ring light is kind of up. Thank you, though. I'm going to move it up higher. That's a good idea. So I'll go higher with the ring light, but it's not like directly in my line of sight. Maybe if I did it more center, but I'm not looking at center. The bottom corner of it is kind of catching me. And so
the greatest achievement at first and for a time, a dream. Wait, the greatest achievement was at first and for a time a dream. The oak sleeps in the acorn, the bird waits in the egg, and in the highest division of the soul, a waking angel stirs. Dreams are the seedlings of reality. And it's from James Allen.
Dreams are the seed of reality. Dreams are the seed. Okay, so earlier we got off the topic, and I'm sorry that we did. You were asking about dreaming. And that right there brought me right back to it. Dreams are the seed of reality.
Yeah, well, we were saying, like, I don't know, like when you dream, do you just go back to the mind of the all, or do you become a butterfly or a dolphin for a time? Who knows? We really don't know how. It's weird. Life's weird, right? Eventually, we're all
Life is weird. Life is weird. So,
what do you say that, man?
Cowboy?
Oh no, I haven't drank in 2 years now.
No, dreaming.
Oh, dreaming. Yeah, I mean, that's what I was gonna say. Is one of my lyrics, one of the songs, is for every seed that's sown, dreams are hurled.
There you go. It's all that seeds, man.
Yeah.
I guess my dreams, I'm hoping they're my manifestations of life. I hope that's what's seeding my reality, because I don't know what's happening in my dreams. I don't see them. I don't remember.
Well, think about this, Warren. When I met you, we had just started the band. And to sit back and watch this thing grow, it's one of the coolest things I've ever done. And I've been doing this 25 years, but this is the best thing I've ever been part of. And to have the talent to see 5 people come together and start playing, doing their parts, and to make something magical like gel.
It's more than
it's
the sum of its parts, right? It's something bigger.
Yeah, everybody has their own thing, but it makes something bigger. And to actually, because we do covers. I mean, that's how most bands start, but most of our stuff we're doing now is
covers are great. They're done in your energy. They're done in your, in your style.
Our own style.
You're doing original stuff. That's good.
Yeah, all the originals and stuff we've done. It's so cool to see. It's like painting a piece of artwork and sharing it with the people. Seeing what their expressions are when you play it.
It is. It feeds into the audience too, and they feed back. That's so great about it.
Yeah.
It's such an amazing feeling. Like when I only got a taste of it when he brought me up on the stage and they were singing, and you just look out there and it could be one person you're singing to, or
I have to watch more of your songs. I did watch the one where you won the Battle of the Bands or something, and you were playing. I need to go back and watch more.
Yeah, I'll send you some. I'll send you some stuff.
Yeah, send me the good stuff. I'll subscribe to your YouTube. I think
send me the good stuff. Send me the good stuff. Listen.
Yeah, definitely. I'll send you our EPK. It's live in studio, and like I said, we're on Spotify too. Spotify, Apple, Pandora. You can see the whole album there.
Okay.
Yeah, Spotify.
Actually, I was just. Let me see.
Whatever's free. That's
where I listen to it.
Wait, where did you send me? Where did you send me a copy of the song? Was it Facebook?
Oh, the Highly Motivated.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was that? No, that was through text. I sent it.
Was that through text?
I sent it on your text. I thought. Yeah. I thought it was your text.
Y'all, if I can find this, I'm gonna play it, and you're gonna love it. Try to use a couple songs for you, hey brother. Studio restream. That's me. Of course, I can't find it.
That's a demo. That's a demo that I made, and so. That's another thing I'm doing with some of my demos and stuff is I'm trying to promote to sell them to other artists. If we don't want them, we can't do them. It's just another way to share the music, because I create some stuff that I just don't feel like we could do. And I dabble.
Yeah, but something, some of it you guys can. I think, no.
Yeah, I mean, I have a very gravelly, gritty voice, and maybe. I mean, I can get some high notes up there. I can get some David Lee Roth, but
I think you could easily do I like heavy metal, but I think you could easily merge modern country with pop country with some heavy metal thing or something.
Well, if you look at my I don't know if you can see that on there. No, well, my tattoo says Cowboy. That's how I got my name. I started a band called Cowboy and the Engines.
Cowboy and the Engines?
Yeah, and our logo was a car engine with a cowboy hat on it. And what I did is I took rocked up country songs. I would take these country songs and I'd rev them up. And we got pretty big on the biker scene, believe it or not.
That's cool.
I believe it.
But
I believe it. Listen.
I mean, I've dabbled in all kind of stuff. I mean, I used to sing bluegrass, believe it or not. And it's just, I love music, but what I've found with these guys now
is a cult. It's a cult of its own. I'm just gonna say that. I saw people playing all night long. Listen, it's
addictive, and it's the most amazing thing when you can have a bunch of people enjoying themselves like that. So, I mean, you just don't want to stop. You don't want to stop.
I did a bluegrass festival. Actually, I did one where I was at a resort where I was working, and this was in North Carolina in the mountains, in Cherokee, North Carolina. And it was a place called Holiday Village or something.
Did you see the Czech Cowboy?
Cowboy. You see that? He got himself a guitar. He's been practicing.
Nice low action.
Soon he's gonna be shredding. He's gonna be.
Well, I mean, for me, like I said, I mean, I grew up in South Florida, so Jimmy Buffett was in the blood. But I also am coming back to my roots, which was hair band metal, rock, heavy thrash, all that stuff I loved when I was younger. I love it now. Still, one of my first shows was Iron Maiden, believe it or not.
Iron Maiden. Yeah.
But I love bands
that's
like
the thing. That's what.
Pro and ACD. I mean, I just love rock music.
No, I was saying, look, we were talking about music the other night, and how everything's gonna fall down.
Remember,
we were talking about music the other night, how the influences of music really shape our direction. And look, when you're saying that, I love Depeche Mode. I love Iron Maiden. I used to like, you guys were talking about Rat, and I was like, well, I wasn't, so into rap, but I was more into like Cinderella, or what was it? Scorpions. Love Scorpions.
Scorpions, Motley Crue, Metallica.
Right.
Iron Maiden,
and that's what I said most of it, and I couldn't remember some of the names of big air bands. Love the big Kiss. So I even watched their movies. Listen.
Kiss and the Phantom.
And the Phantom of the Park.
Phantom of the Park, man.
Wasn't that some shit? That
fucking
Starman. What do you think? Demon. What do you think? I am Starman.
You can tell it was definitely not their acting. That was being. But that's the thing. I feel like almost musically that was a different time. And
Dude, they're saying like Kiss is from another planet. Really, is what that is, right? Like they're characters. Like that's crazy. Right. That's like before Guar.
Right,
Guar.
Well, Guar. Holy shit, man! I saw them at a Nine Inch Nails concert at Numbers in Houston.
I just know of them. I never really followed their stuff, and I know what they
Guar
do. They dress up.
So Guar is a band that dresses like demons and mutants, basically. And the lead singer will open up his stomach at some point, and it will just bleed all over the audience. They rip body parts off. They're eating each other.
But
the music is great. Listen, but it's a show. And when you're into that kind of gothic alternative music lifestyle, you're into that shit. And so that's that's full immersion. Gwar, Gwar.
Alice Cooper was one of the first who started it. And then you had hairband metal like Wasp that would throw ground beef at their audience.
Look at Alice Cooper is a golfer. The dude golfs, and then he headbangs later that night. Actually, he can't move his
Remember Wasp? I remember Wasp.
Wasp.
Oh, they're Blackie
We
Lawless
Are Sexual People. Was not what it was. It stood for.
There was a lot of them. Yeah, there was
a lot of them, but
people.
Dude, but I love Red Hot Chili Peppers. I loved old rockers like Hendrix and Buffett and.
I saw Wasp in concert.
Did you?
Well, Wasp was one of the first ones to go after the PMRC, and they really hate Tipper Gore live back in the day. But
look, I'm even going to say it. I went to go see Madonna and Salt and Pepper. Push it real good. I took my sister and her friends to see Madonna, and it was the Madonna tour with the pointy boobs.
Wasp had like 4 big things.
And they were voguing and shit. They were voguing and fucking some shit up, yo. That's some history. Holy shit. I remember seeing Metallica in Houston at the Astrodome. And that was like right when he broke his arm.
I saw Metallica with Ozzy was my first concert.
I saw Metallica with Queen Fright and Halloween. The MTV Headbangers Ball.
Halloween, yeah.
Miami. It was Miami at the Night Center.
I saw them twice, and then I saw Guns N' Roses, I think, like 2 or 3 times.
No, I saw them open up for Motley Crue on the Girls tour, and that was their first tour. And they were just crazy.
They were fucking nuts.
is watching Motley Crue now, and they're all so old, and it's kind of funny.
So okay, no,
Yeah.
I was at the Iron Horse. I was at the Iron Horse Saloon in Daytona a couple years ago.
Because it's like these old grandfathers, and they're like, girls, and then there's all the girls dancing around, you know.
Well, look, Guns N' Roses, the lead singer, Axl Rose, doesn't have the voice anymore. I don't know what happened to him.
Oh, him too. He looks totally, oh my God, he looks totally different.
Yeah.
He looks, well, he's just heavy. He's just really, back then he was coked up and he didn't eat at all. And now that's all he does. He fucking eats nonstop. He's like, you eating that? No, fuck it. Oh, and he's a mean son of a bitch too. Listen, so I was at the Iron Horse Saloon in Daytona, I had a booth, and it caught fire that night too. So, and they did a surprise appearance where they showed up. It was him and Slash, and they did like 2 songs. And then it was like, fine, fuck you, and it was crazy. And then there were some burnouts, and they fucking disappeared. They disappeared in the smoke of one of the burnouts. It was amazing.
Well, I tell you
But
right
he was a
now,
mean son of a bitch.
I'm a big Eddie Vedder lover, but Mike McCreary of Pearl Jam, I mean, just one of the most phenomenal guitarists out there.
Even flow.
Oh my God, I used to go to the local club every Thursday, and there was a band called Skeleton Crew,
Like
and they would play. Those would all be the opening songs, like STP and Pearl Jam.
So she chases them away, yeah.
Yeah, that's some of the stuff we play. We play a lot of Alice in Chains. We play Velvet Revolver, stuff like that.
Oh, fucking Velvet Revolver, fantastic.
Yeah.
I was listening to
staring down the barrel of a 45.
It was Van Halen, and he's talking about Alice in Chains being their opening act. And Alice in Chains and Van Halen are kind of like different genres at that time, right? But he said because Van Halen did that, all those younger crowds that were like in Alice in Chains done kind of like crossed over and helped them out, you know? So that's a thing good. Who you open up for and the crossovers and.
Oh man, I mean, some of the greatest. I mean, I grew up listening to music throughout the 70s and some great artists out there that have come and gone.
Who did I see? White Lion.
Incredible art. But music used to tell a story.
I saw White Lion open up for Ozzy. It was terrible.
Did you?
White Lion and Ozzy are not the same music.
Elton John and
you could tell.
Elton John and Billy Joel. And it started raining. And Billy Joel turns around and goes, "Is that all you fucking got for me, Houston? Come on!" And then it fucking downpoured. It was crazy, but they didn't stop. He kept playing.
He is an amazing artist. I've seen him a few times in Miami, and he was awesome.
He is. He's on fire. The guy is like pure energy.
You know, this old artist.
This is before Elton John got like super old now. He was.
Those old artists, they like intern in like Las Vegas and stuff. Like they do like a year at a time. Like,
well, I mean, look, you got what's his name?
They make money like doing that.
Not till recently, like the last 10 years. 15, 20 years maybe, I've started to see that more.
15, 20 years, yeah.
Because what's his name had like dominated it for like the longest time. Dolly Parton.
Yeah, Barry Manilow.
Manilow, Parton, the other guy with the open shirt and curly hair.
Kenny G.
No. But Kenny G was playing Vegas. With his long hair and his saxophone or his
David Copperfield.
Not just Copperfield, but no, a singer. Not
Michael
Manilow,
Bolton.
Not Bolton, even though that would describe Bolton very good. Because that's where Bolton went. So you got stars of old, really, basically, and I can't believe I cannot remember this guy's name. He's a fucking legend. Not Liberace. Alive. Still alive.
Do you remember a guy named Larry Ferrari?
He's like the hottest thing for the old ladies in Vegas.
Do you remember the Larry Ferrari show? It was at the show on Sunday. The guy would play the organ. It was a Philadelphia thing, maybe.
Okay, because I remember Pee Wee Herman's show. And Pee Wee played the accordion again.
Hey, it's Wayne Newton.
Thank you.
Wayne
Oh my
Newton.
God, my brain was going to explode. Wayne Newton.
Yeah.
He controlled Vegas for the longest time. He's been like, and
He's
Celine
like the
Dion.
He's like the Keith Richards of Vegas. He never dies.
He never dies. And Keith Richards of the Rolling Stones never. I mean, the guy is.
Dude, he
so
looks
much
good for his
brighter.
age, man.
He looks. They all look great for their age. Look,
I know, they
look,
get up there
Mick
and rock
Jagger.
that.
Mick Jagger. I saw the other day. He's doing like a concert somewhere in the heat, like in Brazil or something, and gives a whole concert, and
Yeah.
full energy over here, just moving and shaking and singing and. You know, it's a lot. It's a lot. He's 83 years old.
Yeah.
They are on drugs or life extending drugs that are better than anything we own. All right, they're on.
Look at Lars Ulrich for Metallica. He's been playing. He's
Right.
sucking on an oxygen mask most of the time before he goes on because he plays so fast.
Right, and he needs that boost.
Yeah.
I mean, how
I can
wild
play
though.
Metallica style music, you know, all that downstroke-y stuff.
Nothing else
Like a lot of that. I'm not saying they're not talented, but that's just what they're thinking.
Well, no, they started as classical musicians.
All those thrash bands did that.
They
Anthrax.
Oh, yeah.
No, these
Metallica,
guys,
Megadeth.
Metallica learn differently. And when you listen to some of their tracks, they are multifaceted. It's not even playing fast.
Well,
with a
it's
lot of it.
interesting. And what was
There's
their
incredible
album?
skill.
What was their album? It was the Dark album or
There was a few.
Oh, Black.
Black.
album. Okay, so Black. Okay, and so in that album they turned the bass down so far you can't hear it, and there's supposedly like a special version of it where they remix the bass to bring the bass up. So that's kind of funny.
If you get a chance, listen to their. I think it's called the 698 EP. Most time you got to find it on cassette, but it's one of their
On
best
cassette.
albums. Yeah.
Set. Isn't that crazy?
Oh, I can look it up
I
on
listened,
YouTube.
and
all
then the
that's on
Eagles. I
YouTube.
love the Eagles.
Oh, yeah.
I was a big Eagles fan. I was just thinking about when it comes to
Philadelphia
music.
Eagles. Really? Eagles? Really? Philadelphia Eagles? Oh, Eagles music, not Eagles.
You know,
Sorry,
on a
Mike.
dark desert highway, cool
Well, hey,
wind in
you know-
her hair, one
Did you know
smell
they
of
used to be-
eucalyptus rising up through the air.
Did you know that they used to be
Sweet.
a backup band? Well, do you know who? Linda
sorry.
Ronstadt. The Eagles
Really?
were Linda Ronstadt's backup band, and they
My
split
dad
off from
loved
her
Linda
and
Ronstadt.
started the Eagles.
That's
Oh, really?
crazy.
Oh yeah,
You know, Toto started as a
Well, it's wild where they start. Right where they
studio musicians. Toto
That's-
started as
that's-
studio musicians, and they did the soundtrack for like the 1980s.
what the Africa
Africa.
Toto
Yeah.
Toto
Toto, yeah.
Toto.
Oh, yeah.
Rosanna.
Dude, those are songs that had so much frequency and
Or
vibe
no,
and-
Africa. Oh, here's the thing, Africa. If you play Africa, everybody loves the song Africa.
That's what
Even
the
if they haven't
rain's
heard it,
down
they
in
love it.
Africa.
Right.
I heard the version that there's another band out. I can't remember who it is. They did a remake of it, and
Yeah,
it
I've
sounds almost
probably heard
identical to it.
Probably heard
Really?
it. Because I search for that song, so I like hear different versions of it and stuff. She can't stand something.
See, that's what
something,
I still think that's what
the
music. I mean,
words.
music has changed so much over the years.
Oh God,
And it
Music
hasn't. I mean, it has and it
always
hasn't.
She
we've
takes the
become-
12:30 flight.
I
well,
don't
it's
know. I'm
always
not,
evolving.
This reflects the stars
It
that
is.
God me
but
birds
I find myself
away.
always going back to some of the old songs. You know, I find myself
Oh, wow.
going back to some of the vibe of these old songs that told a story, and that helps me understand life a little bit better sometimes. If
That's
that's like you feel confused in life, right? You feel overwhelmed in life,
I must do
and then you go
what's
back
right.
and listen to some old music, and shit makes sense, right? I mean,
Oh,
like
yeah.
I was talking about the Eagles or the Dave Miller. Wait, damn it, Steve Miller Band.
Oh,
Holy
God, yeah.
shit!
Steve Miller.
I'm a joker.
Awesome.
I'm a smoker. I'm a midnight toker, playing my music in the sun. You know, this is awesome stuff, and
I stopped an old man along the way, hoping to find some old forgotten words.
oh wait a second, what was that? What was that song? He took a he gave me a Vegemite sandwich. We come
that's
from the land
Minute
down under. There we go.
Oh, yeah.
That one too. You remember that one? Yeah. I'm just thinking Africa. Wow, that's such a great song. Oh my God.
It is a great song. That's the kind of, that's what I'm saying. There's a frequency to that. There's a vibe to that. And it
It's
makes
really
you
funny.
remember.
Yeah. Oh,
My son's playing trombone in high school now, and I used to play, and so I bought him one, and that's one of the songs that I used to play, and I couldn't believe I remembered it. Yeah,
Yeah.
I always
Really?
played the part on. Dun, 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 dun.
Oh my
See,
God!
there-
There's a video. I just saw a video with Africa. Oh, I gotta find it.
That's
Maybe
so funny.
you'll find it, Lauren. Here. Oh my God.
There's certain
That is
songs
funny.
that are
That is-
timeless.
Timeless. No, that's the
Yeah.
thing. It's songs bring people together. When I say that, look, my big one was We Are the World. And why did that mean so much and how that carried? And for those of you who don't know, We Are the World is a song that was all the artists at the time. Some people walked out of it. Some people didn't want to be a part of it. But it was popularized by by Pepsi or something at the time?
It was Live Aid, I thought, wasn't it?
Live Aid. And they're bringing it together to raise money.
Well, the hair band metal singers came in and did Hearing Aid, and it was sort of the same thing.
Okay, what song did they do?
I can't remember. I just saw it the other day. I
Right,
can't remember
that's
what it
what
was.
I'm saying. And I heard in December they were supposed to have gotten together with all these artists to basically remake We Are the World. We are the world. We are its children. We are the ones who make a brighter day. So let's start.
And then Michael Jackson gets on that.
So much. Actually, he did an amazing job. And
he did. I'm not making fun of him.
You guys are seen on the internet, especially like on YouTube and stuff, where you'll have a famous artist like Jackson Brown, for instance, did one where he's playing Doctor My Eyes with all these different artists from around the world.
Wow.
On the same channel, and they're all playing different parts of it, and it's phenomenal. That's the name of it. Yes, playing.
That is like genius. They'll have a drummer in Bolivia, a guitarist in India. They'll have a drummer, or I already said a drummer. It doesn't matter. The vocalists, but yes, and they'll take songs like get up, stand up for your rights. They'll take that. I love they take a lot of great Bob Marley songs, but I've heard they do a few great renditions of things. They'll have somebody like on Bourbon Street, playing the Home Depot buckets.
Oh yeah.
On the. So that's awesome.
Some of the best musicians are on the street.
I think, and you said it earlier, it was the bringing people together. So like your group, your band, it was the bringing the right people together where they just vibed. And that's what you've been doing now for a couple of years. You've been vibing with these guys, you've been developing, and it's been a journey. And that's been awesome.
Quite a journey. But yeah, it's so much fun to watch. I mean, this piece of art is still growing, and that's the cool thing about it. And we're never going to quit. I mean, this is something I want my grandkids to see, you know?
Well, listen, if you guys could create like a We Are the World type of rendition, we need to bring everybody together again. You know,
It's
reminding them that
called,
we are the children. We are the ones who make a brighter day. Let's
smoke
start
the bud.
giving. Let's start giving. Oh, yeah, I like that. There's a choice we're making.
Well, you
How
heard
big
Toke,
we
right?
want our joints. Do we want it 7 gram or even more? No, I don't know.
You've heard the song
Because-
Toke, right?
Was yeah, Toke is fantastic.
That's
I don't
one of
know.
my favorites. We just did one now where we're getting ready to record it. It's called Spreading the Culture. And it's
Spreading the
about,
culture.
and it's about getting the petitions together and all that, signing it, taking it to state capitol, and I mean, it's all about the culture, growing it, man, getting it out there. Everybody,
I think the culture is what grows. It's the people.
Oh, yeah.
It's the things within the culture. And you're right. It's everything involved. It's
Oh, what happened to Orange?
Oh, he fell out, didn't he?
here I am.
There
I'm
he
back.
is.
I'm back. That was crazy sauce, y'all.
Hey,
That was a dimensional shift of things.
I think you smoked that green vape.
Look, we could be on a whole nother dimensional shift. Those things happen here on the show live. Live, we go through dimensional shifts. But no, the culture is, like you said, the petitions and going the Senate, the Congress to our legislators and trying to get bills passed. Like recently, trying to help the veterans be able to get reduced fees and assistance and education, but they denied all those bills. And there's a lot of people involved in all of that. And then the industry is the culture. Like people like me doing a podcast or people like Cowboy writing music to writing music and creating great culture. I think I'm going to end the Facebook one on this one because I think it's having issues. Okay. All right. So I ended the live broadcast has ended there. Okay. Done. Okay. Check that out. So a double universe, just so you know, which is gonna be wild. On my Facebook, I haven't been able to go live in a long time. So we are gonna rebroadcast it from Restream. But officially, it's live. But that will be live.
Dude,
and
I
this
just
is
watched-
live. You see how I'm fucking myself up now? Because it's like two realities gonna be playing at the same time. Okay.
You're like Memorex.
Well, I told you this is the base code. This is the base code, and then it goes off from here.
I just watched the music video for Toke. That sounds really good.
For what?
Toke.
Oh, for Toke, did you watch it? Okay.
Toke. Yeah, I just watched it.
I can't do that. I don't think I can do it from here. Wait a second. I could do
No. I don't want you to set your. Oh yeah, you could probably share your screen.
Because I just stopped. Yeah, I just stopped the. Oh, what happened there? That was weird. See,
Yeah, maybe
I
you should
think
it.
you're like maybe you shouldn't do it. But no, and occasionally we will go live from places like we.
I just played a little bit of it. Like
when the horticulture played over at the full moon, blue moon.
Silver moon.
Was there a moon in it? Silver moon. I knew it. Silver moon bar, which is like in the middle of nowhere.
I confused my life.
Driving out there, I was like, is this? Wait,
Hey, we'll be out there next Saturday, 2 to 6.
that's an awesome place. Silver
Afternoon
moon.
show, man. Great
Silver
place.
moon. That really is 2 to 6.
They let you be yourself out back. They don't care.
Come smoke. Come hang out in the back.
I don't know how many joints we smoked on that stage that night, but I know it was a handful you gave me.
Crazy amount. But that's what we need. We need joints like that. Actually, you tell me the next one. I should have been prepared. I got to sit and roll a few. I gotta do a couple rollings. I've got some really good shit to roll up. Let me tell you what. I've got some tasty right over here. Oh my God. So in here, I think we can get a couple pre-rolls. Just a couple. This is so that's actually I haven't burped it in a little while. Let me just the older you get. That has the smell of a lemon cherry gelato, but it's small buds. But small buds are fine. I don't mind. I mean, some of them are chunky nugs, but as you see, you know, it's.
Oh yeah. Nice.
I mean, there's a couple of chunkies in there, but it's mostly tiny nugs, and I was actually going to use this. So sometimes I save as much as I can. I like to make kimchi. I like to ferment cannabis. So I take this and I'll salt it, right? I'll take this and, oh shit, I did it again. The fuck am I doing? I'll take this and I'll, wait, okay, wait, what am I, wait, press, okay. I'll take this and I'll salt it. Wait, did I do something? I don't even understand shit anymore. Doesn't matter. Wait, what happened to the chat?
Am I getting you right, Oren? You said you make cannabis kimchi?
Yeah, you heard me.
Oh,
so I sold
shit,
this.
Man.
Oh, it's crazy. So nobody's really doing that. You don't see cannabis kimchi. And so I don't know what happened to the chat.
That sounds like something that should be on the self-time machine.
Cannabis kimchi.
Yeah.
I think that's a great idea.
Whatever
I think that's a great idea. So what I do, I take this and I salt it. So I'll make a salty brine of liquid, and I'll put the cannabis in there. And then what I'll do, I'll kind of wash it through that, and I'll put it, and I'll let it kind of air dry, and let that salt, and I'll salt it again. By the way, I'll put more salt on it, and let the salt start the lacto fermentation process.
Ibuprofen, always good.
And then after like 3 hours, I'll take the bud and I'll dip it in like clean, fresh spring water, like clean it off, and then I'll chop it like super fine, like crazy fine, like chop, and then I'll add it into my kimchi recipe, where I've also been salting the cabbage, and I clean that off and I put the cabbage in there, but I don't make it so small. I try to keep it in nice big pieces.
Yeah.
And I also put some goshugaru, beautiful red pepper paste sauce. I have it in flake, and I also have a thick sauce that I make instead of making because sometimes I do the rice for a kimchi. You make the rice and you have to make it until you have to beat it. You have to beat the rice. You beat the shit out of the rice. You make it to a nice paste, and then you add it into your goshugaru sauce. It's what makes everything stick onto the cabbage and stick onto the vegetables, like the carrots and the daikon radishes. Daikon radishes, because of the crunch, and they're just so fresh and fucking delicious. And all that sauce, and also mashed garlic and onions, not peelable, but the long sprouting ones. What is that?
Chive.
Green onion, chives.
Yeah.
Chives. And you're gonna want to chop those in there. I wish I had some to show, but beautiful stuff. And you let that ferment with the cannabis for and there's also shrimp paste and fish sauce and a few other things that go in there. But shortening the recipe here, you let that ferment outside of a refrigerator for 3-4 days, burping it every single day. If you think you can go 6 days, go 6 days. It's not going to be bad. It's fermenting, but I don't want botulism or any other things to create. You know, you want that good fermentation though, and if you get good pops, That means it's working. Keep it out of the sun. Keep it in the dark. You know, don't let those be factors in your kimchi. But I usually take it after like 4 or 5 days. I put it in the fridge so I can slow down the fermentation process. Because outside of the fridge, you're fermenting very quickly. You put it in the fridge, you're going to slow things down a bit. The cold fridge, but it's still fermenting. So for
what
2
do you
weeks,
put the kimchi on? You have a hot sausage grilled, and then you put.
I'll
some
do
kimchi on top?
noodles. I'll do noodles. I'll do steak. I'll do, you know, I'll do fried rice.
Is there mushrooms in that kimchi? What do you got in there?
No,
Man, everything.
no mushrooms. No mushrooms. There's a whole list of goodies normally in my kimchis, and I try to stay pretty traditional. Occasionally, I'll throw in a different vegetable and see how this works or that works. But usually, lately I've been switching up the
Cherry
cabbage.
tomatoes.
So I use Savoy cabbage because of its texture. No tomatoes, but I might try tomatoes. Listen, I like what you just said, and kimchi,
With garlic,
tomatoes
everything
sound
put together.
fucking delicious.
You're putting
Those
everything
sound
in
really
it,
good.
right? Yeah. Cherry
But I use
tomatoes
Savoy
in there,
cabbage,
yeah,
and I
right.
use oh damn it, what is the cabbage? My brain. I'll call it. It's long, and it's. I don't know. Wow. There is a specific cabbage that they call for the South Korean kimchi. But I use Savoy, which is also a similar texture, and it's crunchy, it's delicious, and it keeps a beautiful texture within, you know, even once you're fermenting it. What's the other cabbage? I use Savoy and I use... Nope. It'll come to me in a moment. It'll come to me later when I'm not thinking about it. I'm like, hey, that cabbage. But there's a lot of ingredients that go into that. So here's the crazy part. When you ferment cannabis, it becomes psychoactive. It becomes a psychedelic. Raw cannabis won't get you high. Raw cannabis will not give you an entourage effect. But you eat fermented cannabis and it takes you to the moon. And I mean strong. So you say you eat a handful amount of kimchi, which again, Chris, you use it on the side of things. It's not the main dish. I mean, if I get Chinese food, I have my kimchi on the side. You know, if I'm making, it depends my taste, my flavor. If I'm making a mugu gai pan, like a nice egg dish or something, I put the kimchi into it. There's a lot of things I'll put the kimchi in. I just love the flavor. And it enhances the flavor of things because it's also spicy. And it has a kick. But I make mine not to have too much of a kick so that you can keep eating it. So a handful of my cannabis kimchi, you'll be higher. You'll be more entouraged than you've probably ever been in your entire life. And you'll wake up the next day still high. And that's crazy sauce. That's like, wait, how does that work? How is that happening? It's happening because it's starting at your gut flora. It is getting your system balanced. Kimchi gets into the gut flora, the microbiome, and it's sending the signals, clear signals, up to your brain, up to the CB1 cannabinoid receptors. And it becomes like a vasodilator, opens up the blood vessels and gets things moving. Kimchi is already good for your gut health. So now you're bringing cannabis in its acidic stage, so you're doing a decarboxylation without heat. No heat decarboxylation. That's mind-blowing. I don't think anybody's doing that. I think I'm the only one. No, I'm sure people are doing cannabis in their kimchi. They've got to be. It's so amazing. They've got to be. It's like really amazing. It's like it changes how your stomach reacts to things. And there's ginger in the kimchi as well. Lots of ginger, lots of garlic. Ginger is so good for you. And all of these things you put in the kimchi, this is a probiotic like body cleanse. You eat too much kimchi and you are body cleansing. You are really good. Actually, I've got a big batch of it in the fridge of this cannabis kimchi. I'll have to make you a small. I'll pull it out tonight and test it. Make sure it's okay. I wouldn't give you anything unless I test it first. And Chris, I'll have to send you some as well. I think you'll enjoy that.
I will. Yeah, I like when people gift me various food credits.
I love when people gift me strange food items in the mail.
Sure.
I always. No, but this
it looked good too when
is,
you showed it. You know, all the goodies
so
in there.
different. Well, this stuff is so different, and
I'm just not sure what to do with it. Is it a sandwich topping?
No, you can put it. You can put it in your sandwich.
Straight.
There's sesame seeds in it. It's fermented cabbage. It's red pepper paste, shrimp paste, fish sauce, ginger, garlic, carrots, daikon radishes.
Sauce, though, right? Yeah.
There's a few other. I put sesame seeds in mine because I think
it's a very
like
versatile thing. You can blend it in. Like if I'm making some sort of exotic chicken dish, I can maybe put them in there.
Kimchi it. 100%.
Make it a cream or not or whatever, you know.
I've done that. Yeah.
I like chicken. What is it? Chicken.
You eat it on its own next to things. You could. I like turning it into a cream, a kimchi cream. I don't think I've tried that yet. That sounds delicious. By the way, I never thought about kimchi until I saw this special on Netflix, and it was like these Korean people didn't speak any English, and me and Ange. We were just, I don't know, it must have been playing in the background, and all we heard was, oh. No cultural appropriation, people. I'm not trying to be mean in any way. This is what we heard. And they're like, I mean, it sounded like fucking When Harry Met Sally over here. They're like having, a flavor orgasm or something. What the fuck is happening? So me and Ange turn over and we look at it, and it's a show about kimchi. This dish and how it's made throughout Korea and in the different regions and how it's interpreted differently. And it's different. They do different things. They ferment it longer. They add different things to it. But it is a staple. It is the height of a meal. Like it's added to everything and you love it. You eat it with things. If people have a burger, they'll put kimchi in their burger and they'll eat it. It becomes like what MSG is to Chinese food. It's the flavor enhancer. It's like your gut enhancer, your mind enhancer. There are things going on inside that kimchi at a prebiotic, probiotic level that's recharging the body and the brain. I'm telling you, the Asian culture knows so much about food. Like, look, don't drink cold drinks with your hot food. You ever heard that before? I was told that once by Henry in Chinatown at his restaurant. He was like, don't ever drink a cold drink. That's why we have hot tea with meals. It helps and aids with digestion instead of the food sitting on your stomach and becoming a problem. So you don't do hot and cold together because that doesn't bring the body to balance. So anyways, it was a fucking show about kimchi. And we ended up watching 4 hours of these 3 people traveling their country to eat kimchi. And it was amazing. And we watched this and like, this has got to be like the most flavorful thing in the world. So we went to a market here in Gainesville, Wards, I think it was Wards, Wards, Wards. It's like a hometown market.
Yeah, Wards has everything.
They have everything that you're looking for. So we went in there and we bought like 4 different types of kimchi, 4 different regions. Like we made sure we wrote down what these people were eating, and we tried every single one, and every one was better than the next. They were all so fantastic. And since then, we kept buying kimchi, but it's so expensive. Like a little jar like this is like $20, $30. And it could be less, it could be more, but it's usually more. I'm like, it's usually more. So I'm like, we can make this. And then the cannabis was actually It wasn't by mistake. It was, I first put the buds in, I salted them. I had some extra buds, like I had a whole bunch. I'm like, oh, what am I gonna let's make something with it. And so I did two things. Half of it went to a juice extraction, so like a cannabis juice extraction method, and the other half went to the kimchi. And I treated the cannabis the same way I treat the cabbage. And I'm so happy I did that because it's become a staple. I don't make all my kimchi like that. I make regular kimchi. But I also make a kimchi where the cannabis ferments with it, not separate with it. It's treated as something you add to it. And for health factors, again, this is an amazing thing. You're getting acidic cannabis. And a moment ago, I just said decarboxylation without heat. Isn't that what the ancients used to do?
Hey, you guys. Hey, listen, I got to go. Great show. Great seeing y'all.
We understand. Thank you. We appreciate you being here, Cowboy. You have an amazing weekend.
You say, my brother. I'll see you guys Sunday night.
You got it. Sunday night show, y'all. Don't forget. Friday, Sunday, Wednesday. We're right here. We're highly motivated.
All right, you guys. Hey, have a great day.
You as well.
Cowboy. Take care. Later.
Bye.
Yep.
See, this is what's so great. People pop in and they're part of the community and they carry the vibe.
You got a tea party going on here.
We should do a tea party. One night we should do a tea party. I should send kimchi to you guys and we can have a kimchi party. Let me see. I love some kimchi. I want to try that now. You do. You can always try to move the ring light up. Wait. The roof gets okay. Really, I've never heard of that. I've had a great weekend. Okay. But yeah.
Hey, Oren, I'm probably gonna head out too, man. Thanks.
No, really all right, not a problem. Hey,
you're 2 hours, 20 minutes in, right? You started at 8:30.
We're two. I've been driving for so long today. I'm surprised my brain is still going right now.
Yeah.
I'm just.
You look tired.
Yeah, I am. I'm just.
And a little, spiced up.
I'm
your mental
I think everything's catching up with me. I think, I realized it a moment ago. I'm slowing down. I haven't eaten anything yet. I've got to eat something. There's some food over there and it's good. I don't know. I'm not ready to be tired.
How's the new car going for you? Is that
the new car? I love it. I just, cool. I don't want to mess it up though. And it's a really nice car. I mean, it drives well. It's a good family car, And I have to think about that. I have to, it did pretty good on gas.
Right. Like you said, change the oil, take care of it.
But all right. So I got to tell you, so here's the dilemma. And you guys want to know authentic journeys in the Orange life. So here it is. So originally, I wasn't looking at a Subaru. My wife loves the Subaru. She likes the Subaru Outback Baja, the Baja version, which is like half truck and half SUV.
I'll take your word for it.
And so that really wasn't my selection of vehicles.
Right.
It wasn't what I was looking at.
Right,
but the universe opened up an opportunity, and sometimes opportunities open up not exactly as you vision them, but they open up. So you go check things out, and it was a great deal. It was an awesome deal. I couldn't turn it down. But in the back, well, it is, but it's not. It's like a new age thing.
It's a new age station wagon, right?
So in the back of my head, I know she wants this car. Like in the back of my head, I'm like, this is not what I'm looking for.
Likes. Yeah, sure.
Right. So I bought it. And I told her today when I got home, I was like, as soon as I go home, like, the car's yours. I don't want to mess it up. I don't want to keep driving it like this. I'm going to fix my car, my little Hyundai. I'm going to fix it. And then I'll take that back on the road, okay?
Yeah,
that's like my beater.
Yeah.
That's that's my road beater.
Yeah.
Right. You want to, because I do so much mileage. I don't want to destroy It's a nice vehicle. So
that's why I bought a cheap guitar. I mean, I had my eyes on a $2,800 guitar, right? But that's just wasting my money. I might not pay it as much as I think I will. And a $300 guitar was just as good, you know. And I'm going to pay that more. It's my practice guitar. They tell you have a practice guitar, you know, a beater, as you call it.
But I think I'm going to give her the car. She'll love it. She'll love it. It's, you know, I think she'll really enjoy. You know, and I always feel better when she's in something safe. You know, because she drives the kids around.
Right.
And,
yeah, it's good to be in a nice safe vehicle like that. Yeah.
Right. To have something safe, I think that's a big deal. Even though I like it, I really enjoy driving, and I'm going to drive it until I fix mine. Right. But then we've also got the truck, and I want to get rid of the truck. The truck is, you know, to have a truck is such a commodity.
How's the insurance in Florida? It's probably pretty good, right? Like
it's incredible. Yeah. 3 vehicles, it's $127 a month.
Oh, jeez. That's crazy. I need to move to Florida. I heard they're repealing the what is it, property tax? Is that true?
Yeah, he's trying to get rid of the property tax.
Yeah, that's great.
I think
all that land.
I think that would be awesome.
You know, but I mean, you got gators.
You know what that does? That opens up people to come in and buy land. That opens up, you know, commerce here in Florida that you wouldn't have been able to open up beforehand.
I would think about moving to Florida. That's a big incentive, dude. Not just, you know. It's so
we were on the road and we were looking at many different places to live and many different places to buy land. And we saw, look, Pennsylvania, loved countryside. You know, we love the mountains.
Florida. It's really nice.
So many things.
It's something special there. It's special in Florida.
Well, so I'm still torn between the hill country of Texas and Florida. But where I am in Florida is a pretty cool place.
Right.
And there is magic in the Yeah, there's magic out here. I'm telling you. It's something fantastic. So I do like. You hear crickets
and you see stars, and you got your own like thing there.
That's something that we overshadow, as we live in the city and we don't get to see the stars. You get to see the universe once again. You get to see magic in the sky.
So I remember back in my day, and there's some boondocks in Jersey.
I love that. Back in my day,
we had friends. We had hillbilly friends, you know, it was the country, and it was different than everywhere else. And we would go there, and you know, those big power lines, you can actually hear the electricity traveling through those power lines. If you just listen, and then every once in a while, you hear like a fat electron come through, like, and it's like zooming through the lines.
I am so happy we don't have those out here.
And
not where. Look, I live. So I'm rural. I'm officially in rural Florida, but I'm a mile outside of the little city.
So that's what I'm talking about.
And then I'm 27 minutes from Gainesville.
So
I'm an hour from Jacksonville.
Okay.
An hour and 15 from Ocala. So I'm sitting right in the middle.
So you got gators and
black
lizards,
bear, panthers.
Okay.
Ooh, fucking really? Coyotes.
Panthers?
Oh,
really?
Shit.
Cats? Really?
Yes. Big ones.
Dude, I never knew
bear. Let me see. We've got big snakes. Big snakes.
Wow. I remember I was out with friends at those power lines, and this
really
guy
big deer.
I saw a guy dip his hand into the mud, and he pulls his hand out, and he's got a fucking fistful of frogs. Because he's like, this is where the frogs spawn. And he's like, all frogs slipping
We've got
out
it. We hear them. They go crazy out here. We have bullfrogs.
Right.
I guess they're like this big.
And they hatch, dude.
Big legs.
Yeah.
Huge. So that's what they do for the frog legs. And they go what they call gigging, where they go through the pond, and they go around the outer banks, and they come and steal the frogs. And as we start shooting, they steal the frogs from our pond. And then we start shooting, and people go scurrying and dropping the frogs. We just shoot in the air. But yeah, this is an experience. This has changed my life. This has made me want more in here.
Yeah, Florida is such a nice area, you know?
Oh, it is. It is. We were traveling for a number of years. We lived in the city. Before that, I worked in the city. You know, my idea was always to live in the city or maybe move out to the suburb and live, you know, in a house next door to somebody else, so close with that white picket fence. I couldn't live in a regular neighborhood anymore. I couldn't be that close to people, that close to neighbors and shit. Like people always peering over and seeing what's going on.
Yeah,
what's
you're
going
used
on.
to just having some privacy and some space.
This is a whole different kind of privacy. And you know, this you are the master of your land.
That's great.
In that sense, you know, you create what you want. I own the land itself. I also own the mineral rights. So no city can come in here and say, hey, you can't do that. I say, hey, I can do whatever the fuck I want to do.
Well, good luck on the property tax.
Except for, thank you. Except for drilling into the
I hope
aquifer.
that works out.
I still have to get permits for that shit.
For what? You have to get permits for what? Building stuff?
For drilling into the aquifer, into the water cisterns that are deep. And what we are using are what's called artisanal deep water wells.
Oh, so you use well water? That's crazy.
That's right. So we don't even use city
water
water.
Right from Mother Earth.
You better believe it. That's right.
Wow.
That's right.
Wow.
And so I mean, there's a lot to that.
Does it taste organic? Do you have to filter it?
It tastes like shit. It tastes like shit.
Right, it tastes like
you do have to filter. No, it doesn't. It's clean. It's clean and cold coming up from the ground.
Right.
No, it's good.
Well,
it's good.
Not where my water comes from. It comes from a place around here, like it's a lake. It's actually I forget what it's called.
The problem is when we have a drought, the aquifers get low, and our water changes color. You know, it's sucking from the bottom of the So water is well water, and you got to be careful. Look, we got a lot of plants out here.
So you have to have bottled water too, I imagine, just in case.
No, we don't use bottled. We never use bottled. Okay. Well, we get water, but we not well water. So actually, we don't drink that stuff, even though you can. But we do a filtered, ionized water situation.
You filter your water.
Yeah. And then we store it in glass, and we use that.
There you go. You just store that water. You don't need to buy bottled water. Right?
Well, and we use that for brushing teeth. We use that for making our noodles and our ramen, like the kimchi earlier. Ramen's a great thing. You know, I love kimchi and wontons, and fried wontons. Delicious. I'm back. I'm hungry.
Great.
I'm hungry. Wow. That's the problem. I'm sitting here thinking about food.
Yeah, you are. You were talking about it. All right. I'm going to tune out, man. I'll see you later.
And you know, and I'll take that as a sign too. We're 2.5 hours in. That's great. Great community night, everybody. Great Friday night. Christopher, thank you for coming to the show. Thank you for bringing great energy as always. Yeah. And that's the thing. We are here to motivate each other. We are here to motivate the world, you know, and that's the show. We are highly motivated to be us. To smoke one, to talk about everything and anything, and that's the greatest thing ever. Tonight, we gave some interesting theories in the simulation theory, where things were very sciencey. Okay, my brain shut down a long time ago. My brain shut down a long time ago. Y'all, everybody have a great night. I'm gonna get some rest. That's probably what I'm gonna do. I'm thinking ice cream, but really I'm gonna get rest. All right, everybody have a great night. Thank you for coming to Highly Motivated. Catch us again Sunday. And remember, tomorrow, Florida Groves has got their big festival going on. That's tomorrow. Definitely check that out if you're in the area. It's around the Orlando-ish area. I hear it's going to be an incredible event. Usually is. I've been to most of them. They're the same guys that put on Dab Days. So the Dab Day and Florida Groves put on by the same people. but definitely a different venue, but great events, both of them. Okay, everybody have a great weekend, great night. Be careful, be safe, be you. Be you. And be all in. By the way, I want to tell you where I saw that. So I was driving on my way to Naples. Driving on my way to Naples, and I'm driving behind a car where on his license plate, it said be all in. But it took me a while to realize that. I'm driving behind, I'm looking at it, be all in, be all in. I was like, be all in, be all in. Be Allen, be Allen, be all in, be Allen. And I kept doing this, like, it just didn't make sense to me. And as I got closer, I'm just looking at it, and I saw it. Be all in. Holy shit. Be all in. Yes. That's it. That's what life is about. It's about being all in it. That's where my conversation tonight, my micro topic, really birthed. My micro topic was given life from a license plate on my way to Tampa. So if you're ever wondering where I get my ideas, they can be anywhere. And that's really where this started. And it's just wild. I'm sitting here thinking back on it, and the energy I felt when I realized that's what it said. Be all in. It was like a reminder. It's like, yes, you get one opportunity. You get one chance. I think that sounds like an Eminem song. But be all in. Be highly motivated. Be highly authentic. Just be you. And be all in. Amazing. Everybody, thank you so much for coming to the show tonight. Major Nugs, East Coast Visual. Have a great time at the Florida Groves tomorrow. Everybody, have a great time wherever you go. And thank you for being here. Thank you for being highly motivated. All right. Ciao. See you Sunday.